let me help.
Oh, thanks, Heath.
You know, Mom, this was the best Christmas ever.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, it was perfect. We were all together, trimming the tree, singing Christmas carols. Dad didn't even make us watch Perry Como's Christmas in Cambodia.
It was nice.
So do I have to see you guys on New Year's, too?
What?
Well, I was hoping I could have a party here. I mean, without you or Dad or anyone else hanging around.
Oh, gee, I don't know.
Well, there won't be that many people, and there won't be any sex or drugs either, because everyone's too afraid to do that stuff anymore.
Well, your father and I were invited to a fondue party at Skip's.
Oh, come on, Mom.
Well, okay, honey.
Great. Can you take him with you?
Huh?
Mom's letting me have a party here on New Year's Eve.
Oh, yeah? So can I have one, too?
No.
It'd be good for me. Mr. Belvedere says I need to work on my social skills in case the FBI doesn't give me a new identity.
All right. Here's the deal. You two can have a party here together.
What?
Yeah, Heather, you can invite some of your friends, and Wes, you can have some of yours. I know you're both mature enough to work on this together.
Right, Mom. Okay, so at the store we gotta get potato chips, bean dip, paper hats for my friends, paper bags for your girlfriends, noisemakers, balloons, and cherry Kool-Aid.
Hey, this is supposed to be a sophisticated party. We're not going to drink Kool-Aid.
Well, we need sun to mix with the vodka. I'm kidding. It's just to fill up the balloons.
Hello, children.
Hey, Mr. Belvedere.
Hey, Mr. Belvedere, can you think of anything else we need for our New Year's party?
Yes, earplugs for me.
But you're not going to be here.
Yeah, it's New Year's. Your Mambo Club always has a party down on the wharf.
Oh, I'm afraid it was discontinued after last year.
Huh?
Things got a little wild. Our conga line got out of control and injured 5 stevedores.
Come on, Mr. Belvedere. Do you really want to start the new year with people like us?
Certainly. Then I'll know the rest of the year can't get any worse.
Streaks on the china never mattered before. Who cares when you drop kicked your jacket as you came through the door? No one glared. According to our new rivals, life is more than mere survival, and we just might live the good life yet.
Hey, Ma. Listen, do we have any vitamin C or anything?
What's the matter? Are you coming down with something?
I don't know, but I'm not going to be sick on New Year's Eve.
Ooh, you're burning up. Just a second.
Oh, no, Mom, look. I'm just going to take a few of these, and then I'll be...
Yeah, this is a friend of Mr. Belvedere's. He's too shy, so he asked me to ask you if you want to go out with him on New Year's Eve. I found your name in his little black book. Aren't you Donna King? Oh, you're Donut King. Sorry.
It's almost 103.
It's not so bad.
I'm surprised you're not delirious. Come on, young man. You march yourself right upstairs and get to bed.
I don't even live here anymore.
Well, I don't care. If you keep running around in this weather with a fever, you'll wind up with pneumonia.
Hello, Kevin.
Oh, Mr. Belvedere, would you please fix up Kevin's room? He's going to be needing it.
But I was promised once they left, the children weren't allowed back anymore.
He's only going to be here till he gets better.
Oh, come on.
Upstairs.
Yes, Mommy.
Oh, well, can you wait till after New Year's to get your hip replaced? Yeah, I understand. Thanks.
So?
I can't find anybody.
Oh, well, if we don't find him a date quick, we're going to be stuck with him.
Hey, how about Broomhilda? You know, the Huffnagel's new housekeeper? She's not too old, and she's got that snotty look Mr. Belvedere likes.
Oh, yeah. But how are we going to get them together?
Oh, I think I can arrange that. If anyone asks, I've been with you for the last 10 minutes.
Only 10 minutes? Then I can assume it wasn't a bank job.
I didn't do anything. I know you ain't there, you little beast.
That doesn't sound like the Avon lady. Can I help?
Your son sprayed me with a garden hose.
Call him my son again and I'll spray you myself. It's just that I'm not the boy's father, thank heaven. But regardless, I'm sure it was an accident. Right, Wesley?
Aren't you going to introduce yourself?
Oh, I am sorry. I am Lynn Belvedere. I'm the Owens housekeeper.
Oh, yes, it's a Schumacher. I just started working with the Hognagels.
How do you do? As I was saying, I'm sure the lad didn't mean to do it.
Oh, yes, he did. He's a spiteful little hooligan, and I wouldn't mind giving him a good throttling.
Hey, sounds like you two have a lot in common.
What's that mean?
Oh, nothing. Just that I detest him, too. And now, Wesley, I believe you have something to say to Miss Schumacher.
You, Mambo?
Your father and I are leaving for the party now.
Hey, Mom, what is all this stuff?
Oh, well, sometimes Mr. Belvedere uses this as sort of a punishment room. You know, when your brother's been bad. Anyway, what are you doing out of bed? And where is this heater off?
No, Mom, it's 98 in here. And that vaporizer's giving me jungle rot.
Do you want to get better or don't you?
Yes, ma'am.
Look, I know it's no fun being stuck in on New Year's Eve, but you don't want this to get worse, do you?
Yeah.
All right, I made this for you.
Mom, I'm 20 years old. I don't drink hot cocoa anymore.
Sorry.
Here, give it to me.
It'll keep you nice and warm inside.
You used to put marshmallows in it.
I'll be right back.
Come on, Mr. Belvedere. I don't think she's so bad.
Fine. Then you go out with her.
So I hear you got a hot date with Hazel over at the Huffnagels. What are you two going to do? Vacuum in the new year?
That's it. I'm not going.
Hey, come on, big guy. I'm sorry.
That must be her.
Get it. I've changed my mind.
Come on, Mr. Belvedere.
This is ridiculous. Why should I go out with a perfect stranger so you two bunco artists can make a mess that I'll have to clean up?
Hello?
Well, as long as she's here. Shall we?
I'm sorry I'm so tall.
Oh, that's okay, I guess.
This is the most humiliating experience of my life.
I'm sure you'll have worse.
Why didn't you invite some girls your age?
I don't know. I don't see any boys your age.
They all left when they saw your geeky friends. May I? So my pediatrician says I'm not through growing. That's great. Excuse me. Isn't it midnight yet?
Don't worry, you'll know when it is.
Why, you're not doing anything gross or disgusting, are you?
Hey, relax. If you'll excuse me, I have to go check on the frogs.
Oh, sorry.
That's okay. I'm Cindy.
I'm Kevin, and I'm no longer contagious.
Oh, you're Heather's big brother, right?
Uh-huh. So, if you want, maybe we could go back up to my room and share a bottle of NyQuil, huh?
Oh, okay, everybody. It's almost midnight. Is everybody ready?
I know I am.
10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
one frog?
He's just faster than the rest.
Well, the living room's still here. That's more than I expected.
The house looks fine. You said it would be a disaster area.
Oh, they only cleaned it to irritate me.
I had a very good time tonight. I never had Egyptian food before.
Yes, I thought you looked rather worried when the waiter said 1 hump or 2.
Anyhow, I really should be going.
No?
Well, it's almost 2, and I have to be up early to fix breakfast at the Hofnagels.
I find that a community trough is good enough for the Owens family. While you walk me home, I'll walk you home.
Hey,
Happy New Year, Dad.
give me that.
And your father's feeling a bit under the weather this morning.
You mean he tied one on last night?
Mm-hmm.
So is the car in the Hufnagel's pool again?
No, because I was the designated driver.
So, how'd your shindig go?
Great.
Yeah, Wesley was a designated moron.
More French toast for anyone?
Yeah, it's quite a spread, big guy.
Yeah, Mr. Belvedere, you really didn't have to make fresh apple juice.
Oh, once you've climbed the tree, the rest is easy.
I'm done.
Oh, thank you, Wesley.
So what's with you, Mr. Belvedere? I've never seen you in such a good mood before.
Well, I'm usually not when you're around. Just kidding. You're a delightful little scamp.
I think he had one ho-ho too many.
Well, I trust everyone kicked off their new year in good style.
Yeah.
So how about you, Mr. Belvedere? How was your date?
Oh, you know, the usual.
Morgan.
Oh, morning, Elsa.
I lost an earring here last night, probably under the cushion on the couch.
Probably. I mean, the usual for me.
Yes, Kevin.
You know, you tell me I should stay in bed, and then when I call you, you don't come.
I'm sorry, honey. Is there something you want?
I'm through with that.
Kevin, aren't these all your old things?
Oh, yeah, I found all this stuff in my closet. Pretty neato, huh?
Yeah, but Kevin, you're not going to be here that long.
Hey, Mom, take my temperature. I think it went way, way up.
Kevin, I took it 20 minutes ago. It was the same.
Well, I'm bored.
Well, there must be something you can do, some schoolwork or something.
Yeah, but it hurts my eyes when I try and read.
Well, I'm sure you'll feel much better in the morning.
Well, you could read to me.
What?
Well, like you used to. Remember?
Yeah, sure. All right, what'll it be? European history or abnormal psychology?
No, this one.
The Cat in the Hat?
By Dr. Seuss.
Do you have any idea how late it is?
Why? Am I being grounded?
I think we need to talk.
I'll have a nice chat. I'm going to sleep.
Come on, Mr. Belvedere.
Very well.
We want to know what's going on between you and Miss Sexmacher.
It's Schumacher.
Look, you've been missing meals, staying out at all hours, doing God knows what. You've got us all worried sick.
I'm sure Miss Schumacher's real nice, but maybe you're going a little too fast, getting too involved with her.
Yeah, we think you should start seeing other housekeepers, too.
Look, both of you, I'm deeply touched by your concern. But I'm a grown man, and I can handle these things fine by myself.
I can assume then you're taking Precautions?
What exactly do you mean by that?
I'm not sure, but I hear they're very important.
Good night, children.
Hey, watch this. Depth charge. Dive.
That's great, Kev.
Wesley, finish your eggs. You'll be late for school.
Okay.
More maple, Master Kevin?
Sure. I don't have to go to school because I'm sick.
Yes, we know.
Wesley, you little creep. No,
What a lovely view.
Thank you.
I mean, the woods. The very sun bounces off the empty branches.
Oh, yes, lovely.
So, I thought we could go to the drive-in again, like last night.
Oh, have they changed the movie already?
Does it matter?
Actually, I have been spending a little too much time away from my duties.
Oh, I know, me too. It's just that we have so much fun together. We seem to like the same things. It's not too often you find somebody you wouldn't mind spending the rest of your life with.
Yes. Well, I better get on with my raking.
Okay. What about coming over later? The Hofnagels are going to an NRA meeting. We could have the whole house to ourselves.
I'd love to. But I'm not really sure the Owens would let me.
Can't you just sneak off? They can't be watching you every minute.
Set the dinner table, please.
Sure.
If you like, I'll take you down to the mall after dinner.
Oh, yeah?
Mm-hmm. We can go and see that horror film based on your memoirs.
Aren't you going over to the Hofnagels tonight?
No, Wesley.
Why not?
Actually, I may not be seeing Miss Schumacher as frequently as before.
Oh, she dumped you, right?
I simply decided we were getting a little too involved and that we should slow down a bit.
Didn't a certain somebody already tell you that very same thing?
Yes. But he was a little smack-faced toad, so I didn't listen.
So did she take it okay?
Yeah, quite well. It's a good lesson for you, Wesley. How to handle a delicate situation in a mature and straightforward manner.
Lynn!
Oh, God, hide me.
I thought you told me.
I left a note.
Hide in the basement.
No, that's the coward's way.
Oh, Lynn!
See you later.
Is Mr. Belvedere here?
Oh, no, he was deported this morning.
Hey, Wes. Miss Sexmacher. Where's Belvedere?
Remember, Dad? Those two guys came and dragged him back to England.
Huh?
Remember? Something about a couple wives back in Bristol?
Oh, yeah, them.
I don't understand.
I haven't gone anywhere, Ilsa.
Hey, she was buying it.
I appreciate your moronic attempt to protect me. But I should handle this myself.
Come on, Wes.
I see you got my little note.
Yes.
What's the suitcase for?
Sir Hofnagels fired me.
I'm sorry.
He said I was seeing too much of you.
Oh.
I'm so stupid. I was actually glad when he did it. I thought you'd say you'd quit too, and we'd go off to Maine or someplace and open a little bed and breakfast.
Sounds very nice.
Then why not? We could do it. I have some money saved.
Else I can't.
Oh.
I promised the Owens that I would stay with them at least until Wesley went off to college or the penitentiary.
I guess they understand.
The fact is, I'm rather set in my ways. And I'm not looking for a long-term relationship with anybody.
I see.
It's just that every New Year's, my youth becomes a more distant memory. For a moment, you made me feel young and vibrant and alive. But now I'm exhausted.
Well, I've got a bus to catch.
However, I'm certain that someday, somewhere, we'll see each other again.
Sure. Take care of yourself.
You too.
Bye.
Hey, man. Hey, where's my hot cocoa?
Downstairs in the jar.
What are you doing?
Packing your clothes.
What for?
We want you out.
But I'm still sick.
Tough.
Oh, that's real nice.
Kevin, I don't know what's happened, but ever since you've been in here, you have turned into a bratty little 14-year-old.
Oh, yeah? I mean, I guess it's all that children's cough syrup.
Oh, look, honey, I know how nice it feels to be protected and not have to worry about school or finals or reality.
Yeah, and I guess it was nice having somebody take care of me, just like they used to.
I guess I forgot how nice that was, too.
Well, I'll just pack my stuff up.
Sure, honey.
I just want to finish one more chapter.
All right, I'll do it.
Oh, no, Mama. You don't have to read to me anymore.
Anything for my little baby. Rex felt his insides begin to throb as Jennifer let drop her lace negligee to
Finish Dr. Zeus.
Mr. Belvedere will be right back.
As of this writing, Kevin's temperature, along with his IQ, has returned to normal. Sometimes I'm not sure which is higher. As for my lapse into adolescence, I've just received a postcard from Ilsa. She's invited me up to Portland to enjoy her new bed and breakfast. I might try the breakfast, but I'm not too sure about the other. Well, another new year is underway. The Colonials have a new president. Wesley has some new hormones. And the world in general is bumping along. But the most important thing is, I'm still here. I'll drink to that.
Later tonight on Nightline, the death of Japan's Emperor Hirohito, from divine ruler to figurehead. One question plagued him to the end. For just the 10 of us.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Morning.
So, Mr. Belvedere, it's that time of year again.
I thought Wesley had already had his distemper shots.
No, we're talking about your birthday, remember?
I was rather hoping you'd forget it. Oh, look, I know you mean well. But these annual birthday surprises do tend to be rather embarrassing, like last year.
You mean you didn't like the strobogram from the dancing jelly donut?
No.
Oh, I'll get it. Hi.
Hi.
Oh, Wesley, who's your friend?
Oh, this is Miriam. Miriam, Mr. Belvedere.
How do you do?
Oh, you're the one who knew Winston Churchill.
Mm-hmm.
I am really impressed. You must go way, way, way back.
Miriam's my campaign manager. I'm running for student vice president.
Good idea. That way you'll be able to destroy the school from within.
Uh-huh. We already have the campaign wheels turning. The Civics Club is canvassing the neighborhood. The home ec class is holding a bake sale.
And the video squad is producing The Life and Times of Wesley T. Owens.
A horror film.
We are looking at a landslide of historic proportions.
But how can you be so certain?
I'm running unopposed. Well, if no one registers by the end of the day, I am.
And just in case, we're going to make sure Wesley's face is plastered all over Beaver Falls.
Well, you can skip the post office. I'm sure it's there already.
Let's go. Come on, Spot. We have work to do. Buttons, sweatbands, T-shirts. Hey, where are the Win with Wesley gym shorts I ordered?
Oh, they just came in. Before you know it, the entire student body will be sitting on your face. Hi, Wesley. I'm wearing your T-shirt.
Hi, Kimberly. Hi, Moose. I didn't know that you and Kimberly were an item. Here. Have a pin.
Oh, well, it looks like you've got the coon boat all sewn up.
What a machine. No wonder everyone's afraid to run against me.
Hi, are you Wesley Owens?
Yeah, you want a T-shirt?
No, thanks. I got my own. I'm Billy Prudell, and you've got a race on your hands.
Huh?
I'm running against you for president. I don't know. Every year we do something for Mr. Belvedere's birthday, and he never appreciates it.
Hey, here's a gift we can get him. An exercise bicycle.
Do they make one built for two?
Hey, you know what could be fun? We could blindfold him, put him in a limo, and take him to Chuck E. Cheese.
Hey, you know what I think? I think the Penguins could go all the way to the Stanley Cup this year.
There is nothing like ice hockey chat to bring a family together. And this, of course, is birthday chat. Please, I asked you not to make a fuss this year. A simple card will suffice.
But we just want to show you how much we appreciate you.
Perhaps you could pay me last month's wages.
That's funny.
Hey, everybody.
Hey, look who's here. President Owens.
Don't bank on it.
Who's Podell?
Billy Padell, he's a paraplegic. So? So how am I supposed to trash a kid in a wheelchair?
Come on, champ. You can think of something. Well, I mean, you'll work out a strategy.
I suggest you ignore the disability completely.
What do you mean?
Run a campaign of substance and discuss the issues.
Well, I'm willing to try anything. But if this doesn't work, I may have to hire someone to break my knees.
Could that be my birthday present? Good morning, everyone.
Good morning!
Is my fly open?
No, Billy, it's your birthday, and we have something for you.
I asked you not to, and I mean it.
Here you go.
Happy birthday. You're not getting older, you're getting bitter.
That's better.
Oh.
It's what you said you wanted, big guy.
Oh, yes, indeed.
It's a special card, though.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's one of those recycled ones. Who knows? Last week it could have been a roll of toilet paper.
What a pleasant thought.
Oh, Mr. Belvedere, are you doing anything tonight?
No, why?
Well, I'm having a campaign meeting here, so if you don't want to be bothered, you may want to go out.
I won't be in the way. But if you want me out of the house, I'm sure there's a movie I could attend. I could be back by 9 o'clock.
Whatever.
Would you pass me the margarine?
Here you go. Thank you. Oh, here, you can have this. And if I'm elected elected your president, I promise to finally do something about the lousy food in the cafeteria.
Who are you, the galloping gourmet?
I can order an investigation of that green gravy they pour over everything. What is it, and what are they trying to hide?
Yeah! Oh, come on. We're just a student council, not the food police.
Bruce Kingman, Beaver Falls Junior Press. Wesley, the polls say you're 30 points ahead.
Oh, yeah? What do the Russians say? Remember, ask not what your school can do for you. Ask what Wesley T. Owens can do for your school.
Win with Wesley, 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 win with Wesley.
It's dark. I think I hear giggling. Try and act surprised, Lynn.
Aha! Hey, big guy. How's the movie?
Oh, fine.
Hey, I'm gonna go in the kitchen for a snack. You up for something?
The kitchen. Oh, George.
Huh?
Would you rather go in there first, or shall I?
Oh, I don't care. I'm closer.
Aha!
What's the matter with you, Belvedere?
I thought I saw a raccoon.
Oh. Well, how about some hot rum and cider?
No, thanks.
Come on, let me pour you a nightcap. We'll drink it out on the patio.
Out on the patio. George, I may just take you up on that offer. Aha! Uh-huh.
What's the matter, big guy? See another raccoon?
Maybe. The Owens are trying to lull me into believing they really are not going to spring some fiendish birthday surprise. But my guess is that they're going to wait until the weekend, assuming I'll have given up by then. How transparent.
It's me, Mr. Belvedere. The door's locked.
This must be it. Aha!
You okay?
Yes, I'm fine.
Well, anyway, I just wanted to thank you for the campaign advice about sticking to the issues and all. It's working like a charm.
That's nice.
The first debate's tomorrow in Assembly. I'm kind of worried, though, because Billy's pretty sharp.
Oh, he'll be all right.
Well, anyway, I guess you're kind of tired. Oh, by the way, I'm done with the bathroom if you want to use it. Night.
The bathroom.
Welcome to the first of 2 debates that will help you to choose your new student body president. And oh, what a proud day this is for me to see you fine young citizens participating in our glorious democratic process. The candidates are, to my left, Wesley T. Owens. And to my right, Billy Podell. Each candidate will be asked a question, and his opponent will have the opportunity to rebut.
Oh, please. Bruce Kingman, Beaver Falls Junior Press. Wesley, you promised to put a jacuzzi in the locker room and convert the study hall into a pizzeria. How do you propose to pay for all of this?
With my gold card.
Seriously, though, don't you think that this will require raising our student dues?
Read my lips. No more dues.
I must caution the audience against loud demonstrations. You're just like a bunch of naughty kittens. Billy, do you have anything to say in rebuttal?
Thank you, Mrs. Bunger. Yes, I do. Wesley Owens, isn't it true that you cheated on Mrs. Gaffney's algebra quiz, got an A, and threw off the curve for your entire class?
Huh?
What? And isn't it true that you threatened the safety of this school by belching into a Bunsen burner?
I think that was uncalled for.
And can you deny that you made a fortune selling your sister's underwear, claiming it was Madonna's?
I am not a crook.
Well, I maintain you're morally unfit to hold office. Bring it out! Wesley Owens, exactly what kind of monkey business was this?
Hey, that's my chick!
We were just playing musical chairs.
Owens, you're in big trouble. Get him!
We're back!
Hey.
Ah! Two.
Go. Slide.
Have a nice time at the roller rink?
Delightful. I gave up an evening with Mozart to watch a group of teeny boppers in spandex fall on their fannies.
Sounds like fun to me.
You know, Mr. Belvedere's acting really strange. It's like when we got into the roller rink, he jumped in and yelled, "Aha!"
Why?
Maybe you saw a raccoon.
You don't think he's still expecting a surprise birthday party, do you?
A vote for Fidel is a vote for safer hallway. Yeah! A vote for Fidel.
Thanks.
Who's that?
My pollster says you're 20 points down and plummeting.
Maybe I should sell.
It's not too late, Wesley. We can still win this together. I can be Nancy to your Ron, Barbara to your Bush, Edie to your Armin.
Sure, Miriam.
Listen, I have a source who went to the same school Billy used to. Get this. Billy worked at the school store and was caught skimming candy off the top and selling it to his friends.
Oh, yeah? And he got busted for it?
Yeah, it's the scandal we've been hoping for. Podell wants a smear campaign. Let's give it to him.
But what if nobody believes it? I mean, Billy's in a wheelchair.
So what? Franklin Roosevelt was too. And he rolled over everyone for 4 terms. Tomorrow's the last debate, and you better pull something off. Because I don't waste my time with losers. Hi, Mr. Bellybutton.
Oh, fine.
I didn't ask how you were, but I'm glad. I just came over to return this book I borrowed from Heather.
6 little peppers and how they grew. This isn't Heather's. You borrowed this from the library 12 years ago.
Better take it back before they close.
Oh, Angela. What's the hurry? No rush. Would you like some cocoa?
Thanks, Mr. Bulldozer.
You and Heather share a lot of secrets, don't you?
Uh-huh. But if you want to know what she did last Thursday with Tony Minotti when she's supposed to be over at my house, my lips are sealed.
I was wondering if she mentioned anything about my birthday celebration.
No?
You see, surprises for someone my age can be dangerous. You've got to be prepared.
Yeah, that's what they teach us in hygiene.
Spill it!
But that would make a mess.
Not that uncle, you vacuum brain. The birthday party. I want details. When is it? Tell me, I want details.
But I don't know anything.
I have a way of making you talk. So, how about my birthday party? Huh? See? All right, scratch.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Mrs. Uncle. Happy birthday to you. What's with her?
How should I know she's your friend?
Mr. Belvedere, I gotta talk to you. I heard some really good dirt on Billy Padell, and if I use it, I'll win. He's been using really slimy tactics, and it would serve him right. On the other hand, I'd feel bad about beating him that way. I mean, his life has been so tough. But if I don't do something drastic, I'm gonna be dead meat. I guess I should listen to my conscience on this one, huh?
Whatever.
Well, thanks for your advice, Mr. Belvedere. You really helped me out.
I want some pie.
Welcome to our second and final presidential debate. And now, I would like to introduce our candidates. Wesley T. Owens and Billy Podell. And now, for our first question.
Bruce Kingman, Beaver Falls Junior Press. My question is for Billy Padell. Why do you want to be student body president?
Because I want this to be a kinder and gentler school. And I believe this school needs a leader who's trustworthy, not someone who set a record for school detention.
Wesley, you may respond.
You know, my opponent has been questioning my integrity. Well, let me say this about that. I have learned that I only have a year to live. It's true. I have Lou Costello's disease. Oh, forget it. I quit. You won't have Wesley T. Owens to kick around anymore.
Hey, what are you doing?
Throwing in the towel.
Look, you gotta get back to the assembly. Mrs. Bunger's freaking out, and it isn't pretty.
Hey, I'm giving you the election. What more do you want?
Come on, Owens, don't be such a wimp.
Just leave me alone, okay?
You're a wimp and a nerd, and your whole family's a bunch of dweebs.
Hey, don't push me, pal. I could have spilled the beans about that stunt you pulled at the school store.
Huh? You knew about that?
Yeah.
So then why didn't you use it? Why, because I'm some poor little kid in a wheelchair that everybody's supposed to feel sorry for?
That's what you want, isn't it?
No, I want a fair fight. I'm tired of being treated differently. That school I went to is a special school. All those teachers and nurses and counselors hanging all over me. I'm sick of being special. I just want to be a kid.
Yeah, well, if it makes you feel any better, I don't think you're so special. That candy scam you pulled, I could have done that in my sleep.
I guess it was kind of Bush.
No, I'm Bush. You're Dukakis.
You know, I could have run for treasurer or something easy. But I wanted to run against you, because you're a legend.
Yeah?
In fact, you're kind of my idol.
Gee. And why'd you dump on me like that?
Because I wanted to win.
I can live with that. So what do you want to do?
Go back in there and roll around the mud like real politicians.
So, can I drive you back? Sure. You know what, Billy? If I win, I'm gonna name you my chief of staff.
If I win, I'll let you run the school store.
All right.
Mr. Belvedere will be right back.
Since Wesley's narrow defeat, and he's shown no inclination to return to politics. If he can hold out another 80 years, we may yet avoid Armageddon. And that may be how long I'll have to wait before the Owens celebrate another of my birthdays. Why did they have to choose this one occasion to do exactly as I asked?
Wait a minute, before you go running off the can, I don't want you to forget to watch Just the 10 of Us. Next!
Sunday at 7, Angela Lansbury stars in Bedknobs and Broomsticks, an ABC movie special. Then Harrison Ford stars in Raiders of the Lost Ark on the Sunday night movie.
I know I'll regret asking this, but what exactly are you doing?
Practicing.
For what? The rodeo?
Well, I'm going to be a stripper to raise money for charity.
Of course. Why pass the hat when you can drop the pants?
Hey, look, if I can help just one poor kid by letting a bunch of screaming women drop dollar bills into my shorts, then it's worth it.
Can sainthood be far behind?
More Salisbury steak, anyone?
I'm still chewing this piece.
It's not too tough, is it?
Not if your jaws.
Go ahead. Make fun. I'm in court all day trying to nail a slumlord. Then I rush home because it's Mr. Belvedere's day off, and I want my children to have a nice hot meal. And this is the thanks I get.
Come on, Mom. Dinner's not too bad. Really. Right?
Right.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
And besides, I wanted to go on a diet anyway.
Excuse me.
Streaks on the china never mattered before. Who cares when you drop kicked your jacket as you came through the door? No one glared. According to our new rivals, life is more than mere survival, and we just might live the good life yet.
I can't make a dent in this gravy.
Here, try scraping it off with one of these Salisbury steak things.
Hey, Mom's meat works better than Brillo pads.
Nice going, Hez.
Well, it was your stupid idea.
Hey, come on. You know, we all make fun of Mom's cooking, but it wouldn't hurt to give her a compliment once in a while.
You mean lie?
not lying. It's called being tactful.
You mean like if I told you you're smart and beautiful?
No, that would be lying.
Real funny, Cap.
All right, look, Dad's away in Russia and Mom's lonely. I think we should try and be extra nice to her. Okay?
Okay.
Great. Now let's be extra nice to ourselves and go get a pizza.
Good evening, Mrs. Owens.
Hi, Mr. Belvedere. How was your day off?
Oh, very pleasant. But then again, it always is without Wesley.
Mr. Belvedere, how would you feel if the kids couldn't get their teeth through your thighs?
Relieved.
Do you think I'm a bad cook?
Well, bad is such a subjective term, Mrs. Owens. I mean, there's bad and there's awfully bad. And then again, there's wretched and horrid and simply abysmal. Does that answer your question?
It's just the kids are always complaining about my food, and I'm getting tired of it.
Me too. Want to kill them?
No, but I am thinking of taking cooking lessons.
Well, just be sure and find a good teacher. Preferably one with a sense of humor.
Mr. Belvedere, it's so sweet of you to volunteer.
Mr. Belvedere, you're my trainer. Talk to me.
Why? I just saw you at breakfast.
Come on. Saturday's gonna be here before you know it. I want to look good for this strip-off. Gotta bulk up.
Well, carry on.
Hey, where are you going?
To get something to eat. You bulk up your way, I'll bulk up mine. What are you doing?
Looking for my frog. Hey, Kev, is that Mr. Bug-Eyes on your shorts?
I suppose it was. For our first lesson, I thought we'd start with something foolproof. Good old Yankee pot roast.
Oh, that's easy. You just take a hunk of meat, throw it in a pot, dump in a box of salt, and boil everything till the water's all gone. My grandmother's recipe.
Ah, then it is hereditary. So, perhaps we should start with something even more basic.
Oh, okay.
Like spaghetti.
Sure.
Meet Chef Boyardee.
Kevin, what happened?
Mr. Bug-Eyes made me sprain my wrist. Wait till I get my good hand on him.
Relax, he's in my pocket. Sure.
Hey, some smells pretty good.
Yeah, it's great having Mr. Belvedere back in the kitchen.
Nothing like a quiet stroll before dinner.
Wait a minute. If you're out here, then who's in...
Dinner in 5 minutes.
Uh-oh.
Don't worry. She's using my recipe. It's absolutely foolproof.
So how is it?
Mom, what'd you do to this meat? I mean, to make it so tangy.
Oh, Mr. Belvedere gave me a few tips, like adding a bunch of beef bouillon cubes.
Mrs. Owens, I distinctly remember telling you to add only 2 cubes.
I know, but after you left, I got to thinking that if 2 would make it good, then 12 would make it fantastic.
Right you are, Mom.
That sounds like the smoke alarm.
Oh, good. The rolls must be ready.
Come in.
Hi, Wes said you wanted to see me.
Oh, yeah. I want to get your advice. Trying to find a theme for my act at the strip-off. What's the perfect female fantasy?
Well, I don't know. Mel Gibson serving ice cream that makes you thin?
How about this?
You're gonna be an FTD florist?
No, I'm a Roman gladiator.
Well, good luck, Spartacus.
Spartacus didn't wear a shirt. Oh, damn.
Owens, I see you started without me.
Yeah, but the way everyone raved about my dinner last night, I think I'm finally getting some confidence.
Well, don't. Move ahead. Too quickly, I mean.
Oh, we're having lasagna tonight.
Oh. Ooh. Ooh. What did you put in this sauce?
Oh, little of this, little of that. I like to be creative.
Mm-hmm. Then you should join a ceramics class.
Oh, you. Now, it says to add a pinch of oregano to the meatball mixture. Gosh, that hardly seems like enough.
Wait! There's something we need.
What?
Spanish basil.
Well, where do we get that?
Spain.
Well, maybe I can find some at the market.
Splendid idea.
All right. I'll be right back.
Mm-hmm.
You keep an eye on everything.
Mm-hmm. That should buy me some time.
Are you sure you're okay, honey?
I'm fine, Mom. I mean, I still have some vision in one eye.
I said I was sorry. Well, I baked you something that's going to make you feel a lot better. Your favorite, pineapple upside-down cake. You can bring it in, Mr. Belvedere.
All right, Mrs. Owens. I'm just taking it out of the oven. Ouch. Ooh. Ouch. It's too good. She'll never believe it.
Wow, Mom, you really made that?
Gee, I don't remember it looking so good.
Boy, Mom, you've been making some really great dinners these past couple of nights.
Yeah, you're getting better than Mr. Belvedere.
I could never have come this far without him.
You said a mouthful. Boy, Mom, you made us some really great dinners.
Gee, you're even better than Mr. Belvedere.
Oh, hello, sir. How pleasant to see you.
Mr. Belvedere, I'm thinking of having a dinner party tomorrow night.
Where?
Here. There's this city councilman, Lloyd Taylor, and we need his vote to hire 2 more attorneys for legal aid. So I'd like to invite him and his wife, and my boss Daryl and his wife.
I'll prepare something special.
No, you don't understand. I'm going to do the cooking.
But I thought you liked these people. And would want to spend as much time with them as you can.
Right, so why don't you serve the meal and I'll do everything else? I want to make a big impression.
I think you can count on that.
Kevin, why do you keep doing this to yourself?
I want to look good for the strip-off.
All you're going to look is lopsided.
Uh-oh.
Huh.
My tooth fell out. It's been loose ever since you hit me in the face with a door.
Kevin, I'm telling you as a sister, give this up.
Hey, come on. I still have sex appeal.
To who, Leon Spinks?
Hey, look, this is for charity. Besides, there might be a great-looking nurse in the audience. Anyway, nothing is going to keep me off that stage tonight. And my tooth! Oh, my God!
I see you.
Mrs. Owens, I was just wondering if I might be of some assistance.
Thanks all the same, but I want to make this dinner all by myself. It's important to my sense of self-worth.
I wouldn't get in the way, and I can tell a few amusing anecdotes. Perhaps do some of my bird calls.
Hey, Mr. Belvedere, guess where I just found Mr. Bug-Eyes? He was in your closet trying to hit on one of your lizard skin shoes.
Wesley, I'm in trouble.
Oh, boy, what'd you do?
I've been doctoring up every one of your mother's meals behind her back.
You mean Mom still can't cook?
Bingo. And we've got guests coming in a few hours. I've just got to get in the kitchen.
I know. I'll call her from a payphone, tell her I ran away, and I won't come back unless she comes and gets me.
That might work. Then again, she might break open the champagne.
Hey.
I got it. She's got to go upstairs and dress. When she does that, I'll need your help.
Well, I guess I'll go get ready.
Oh, by the way, Mr. Belvedere said that since you're doing such a good job in the kitchen, he went to a double feature.
Good. Then I can take a nice hot bath and not have to worry about him snooping around the kitchen.
Yeah, he can be a real Budinsky. All clear. How did I do? You think I fooled her?
Without question. It's heartwarming seeing a boy lie to his mother that way.
Well, that's it. There's nothing more I can do.
Let us hope not. I mean, I've done enough already.
That's them.
I'll get it. Good evening. Please come in.
Good evening. My, what a lovely home. Isn't it lovely, Evelyn?
Yes, dear, it's lovely. Oh, thank you, Councilman Taylor, Mrs. Taylor. This is our housekeeper, Mr. Belvedere.
Housekeeper? How much are we paying you legal aid lawyers, huh? Haven't I seen you at Arnie's big and fat store?
Yes, weren't you the one they were trying to pry out of the dressing room?
Mr. Belvedere, this is my boss, Darrell Manning, and his wife, Paula.
Hello. Good evening.
Please sit down.
Ah, where's Mr. Owens?
Oh, George won't be able to join us. He's on an exchange program to the Soviet Union.
You mean after all this time, I won't get to meet George Owens in the flesh?
Paula's a big fan of his. She never misses his sports reports.
I like to tape them and watch them later when I'm alone.
Salmon pate, anyone?
Great. I am starving, and we'd better get to it before this guy does, huh? So the mayor says, but Councilman Taylor, it will never work. And I say, why? Because it makes sense.
I never grow tired of that story.
Fresh rolls, anyone?
Love some, yeah. Marcia, dear, you have got to give Evelyn the recipe.
Oh, yes, the councilman loves rolls.
I can see that.
Councilman Taylor, about our request to expand our staff at Legal Aid.
As it stands now, there's a 2-week waiting period to see an attorney, and it's only getting worse.
Well, you know, your plight reminds me of the police shortage in '79.
When George gets home, do you ever peel off his shirt and rub those big, broad shoulders with warm oil?
Paula.
There we go, Kev. Just one step at a time. Kevin! Mom, this is not my idea, but Kevin seems to be a few sandwiches short of a picnic. Wanted to come down here and show everyone his costume for the strip-off.
What do you think?
His mouth is still numb from the Novocaine the dentist gave him.
I'm a Trojan.
He's a Trojan.
Apparently the one who fell off his horse.
Well, nice to meet you.
Goodbye, Kevin. Break a leg.
What a handsome family you have.
Mr. Belvedere, I gotta talk to you.
Oh, honey, come here. This is our youngest, Wesley.
Well, young man, what do you want to be when you grow up?
I don't know. Mr. Belvedere always says I'll either end up in prison or politics.
Why not both?
Mr. Belvedere, we have to talk.
Please excuse us.
Don't eat that stuff.
Why not? Salmon pate is the only edible thing your mother made.
Mr. Bug Eyes ate some, and look what it did to him.
Oh, dear.
That stuff must be rotten or something.
Oh, not necessarily. I'm sorry about your frog, of course. But that doesn't mean it'll hurt people. Does it?
I don't know. Guess we'll find out if everybody drops dead.
Where's the first aid manual?
It's over here.
Check under food poisoning.
Okay, here it is. Food poisoning is caused by bacterial toxins. It says to induce vomiting with 1 tablespoon of syrup of ipecac.
We used the last bottle after one of your mother's meatloaves. Well, there's nothing to it. I should just have to go out there and tell everyone your mother's poisoned them.
No! This dinner's important to Mom. She's trying to make a good impression.
Yes, I suppose you're right.
So what are we going to do?
Wesley, I never thought I'd say this, but let's go and make everyone sick.
Everything was delicious, Marcia. Thank you.
Is everybody done?
Well, I know I am. I couldn't eat another thing if you paid me, and I am an elected official.
You know, Councilman, that reminds me of ancient Rome. The upper classes used to gorge on their food and then tickle their throats with a feather, thereby causing them to regurgitate their feast into a nearby trough.
Yeah, I've got 2 feathers right here if anyone wants to try it. Really? Just kidding. Come on, Mr. Belvedere, I'll help you clear the table.
Anyway, Councilman, as we were saying, about the caseload situation...
Hey, Mr. Belvedere, look at this rice. Doesn't it kind of look like a big bowl of maggots?
Perhaps, Wesley. They're not quite as slimy or wiggly.
Mr. Belvedere?
I think I'm gonna be sick.
Oh, cool. Just like Debbie Price. She has extra lunch special all over her desk.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, then the substitute teacher saw it and had to barf in a wastebasket.
Oh, Wesley T. Owens, you go to your room.
But, Mrs. Owens...
And you can go with him.
Mrs. Owens, the boy is only trying to help. It appears we may all be suffering from food poisoning.
My frog ate some of that salmon spread you made, and, well, he croaked. I mean, literally.
Oh, no.
We consulted the first aid manual, and it says that we all must, well...
I think we got the picture.
I think we should all pay a visit to the nearest emergency room.
I'm so sorry.
But, you're all welcome back for pie.
I've never been so humiliated in my life. From now on, you do all the cooking, Mr. Belvedere.
It wasn't a total loss, Mrs. Owens. The councilman did say he'd vote for more attorneys.
Yeah, it's amazing what someone will agree to with a tube down their throat.
Hey, everybody.
Hi, Jeff.
How was the striptease? Everything come off without a hitch?
I raised $150.
That's wonderful, honey.
Yeah, it was all from one lady. She's a bone specialist. Says she wants to study me.
Hey, everybody, look. It's Mr. Bug Eyes. Guess he was just tired.
Mrs. Owens tells me that both new attorneys at Legal Aid are working out very well, and that they were the only ones brave enough to sample the plate of cookies she made. As for Kevin, the strip-off for charity was so successful that they're having another one this weekend. Kevin cannot attend on the advice of his bone specialist. He is sending a proxy. Ladies, you ain't seen nothing yet.
Dennis Quaid is a battle-hardened space pilot and Earth's top gun. Louis Gossett Jr. is an alien from a distant planet with a distinct hatred for Earthmen. They're 2 sworn enemies stranded on a war-torn world. But to survive, they must learn to do the impossible. Work together in peace. Prepare for the futuristic thriller Enemy Mine. Tonight at 8. Now it's Three's Company. Next on Fox 11. KTTV Los Angeles.
Oh, boy, we showed them 48-6.
But they did their best, so let us not gloat or act superior. Well?
Where'd you learn to slam dunk like that?
Well, the stilts taught me the slam part.
And he learned to dunk at Donut World.
Hey, everybody.
Hi, honey.
So you ready to go?
Yep, let's go.
Where are you guys off to?
Garage sales. I'm helping Kevin find some stuff for his apartment.
Hey, Kev, there's a lot of junk up in the attic. Help yourself.
Oh, thanks. You know, I might take that horse with a clock in his stomach.
Oh, that was a wedding gift.
Well, let me know if there's anything else you guys want to get rid of.
How about Wesley?
Hey, is that old Spot?
What did we tell you about letting him run around without a leash?
Well, he always comes back in time for Lassie.
Oh, no. He's chasing Grandma Huffnagel.
Oh, that old broad can really hustle with that walker.
Oh, she's going to try and hurdle the hedge.
What a job!
Pity she swallowed her cigar.
What's the matter?
Has your dog been on this counter?
No.
Then why are there paw prints on my carrot cake?
Come on, Spot. I think it's time for a walk.
Aren't you forgetting something?
Okay. Boy, I'd sure hate to be on a leash.
Yes, but the rest of us would feel far safer.
Hey, Miss Belvedere.
Hi, Ken. Oh, it looks like we found a garage sale.
Yep, sure did. And I found some really great stuff for my apartment. What do you think?
Oh, yes. Yes, indeed. What is it?
Beats me, but it only costs $25.
Oh, then you've got some change coming.
Boy, this thing is heavy.
What you got there?
It's a chair. Heather bought it.
Well, at least she bought something that has a name.
Come on, I'll have to take it upstairs.
Oh, just a minute. If I'm not mistaken, this looks like a Chippendale chair. Oh, yes, I'd say 18th century.
Wow,
Yeah.
just think how many tushies have sat in it.
I don't think you quite grasped my point. This is a genuine antique.
Really?
Oh, yes. Properly restored, it might be worth a great deal of money.
Really?
Yes. I'd say several $1,000s.
Really?
Stop that.
And I only paid $5 for it, and you thought it was a piece of junk. I'm rich. I'm going to buy a car and a condo and an Epilady.
Hey, wait a minute. I loaned you that $5. Means the chair's mine.
Well, it was my idea to go to the garage sale in the first place.
Oh, and now, children, why don't you restore it together and share the profits?
What?
I don't know.
Or each take half.
Opera, ballet, Shakespeare. Geez, 64 channels and there's nothing decent to watch.
Well, then why don't we just talk?
Okay.
Mom, Dad.
Go do your homework.
I don't have any homework.
Excuse me, I'm sorry. I don't think we've met. I'm Marcia Owens, and this is my husband.
This isn't a social call. I found your dog in my yard, hanging around my prize poodle, Fifi.
Well, maybe you wanted to buy her a drink.
You don't seem to understand. I've paid over $800 in stud service.
Then why are you in such a bad mood?
I'm warning you. I don't ever want to see that unmannered, ill-bred little runt of yours in my yard again.
And that goes for you, too, Spot.
You are about to be put in the hands of a true professional.
Kevin, what are you doing?
Oh, just a little sanding. No problem, really.
Well, you can't use it on the chair. You'll turn it into sawdust. Look, I went to the bookstore and I got these.
The art of woodworking, restoring antique furniture, loins of fire.
I thought it was a cookbook.
Yeah, well, why don't you find the recipe, and I'll take care of the chair.
Look, Kevin, this chair is worth a lot of money. If we're going to refinish it, we're going to do it right. Now, we start with this.
What do you want me to do, brush my teeth?
Oh, we're going to use it to get every particle out of every crevice.
Well, why don't we just soak it in effluent?
Boy, you should have seen it. Spot saw Fifi and took off. Dad chased him across the park, through the duck pond, and finally caught him in the garbage dump.
My George, you look dog-tired.
I'm sorry, Dad. Spot's not in control. He's in love with Fifi.
Oh, Wesley, don't be silly. Dogs don't fall in love. They beget.
Beget? Mm-hmm. What is it with you British? You're so uptight and proper. Why don't you just come out and say what you mean?
Very well. You're an idiot.
You know, we really should get him fixed.
Good idea.
What do you mean, get him fixed?
Oh, well, it's an operation, honey. And afterwards, Spot won't be able to make puppies.
And he won't be so interested in Belvedere's leg.
Okay, I guess this is for your own good. Come on, boy. Well, I can still call you that.
This had better be good. I was in the middle of a meatball hoagie.
Oh, trust me, you'll love this.
Well, here it is.
Why, it's magnificent.
Well, it should be. We worked on it for 3 months.
Now let's sell the sucker.
Oh, do we really have to?
What do you mean?
Well, it's just I've grown so attached to her. The arch of her back, the curve of her legs, the roundness of her seat.
You've been reading Loins of Fire.
Look, I don't want to sell Penelope.
You named the chair Penelope?
Hey, Belvedere! Hurry up with my pants!
Here they are, freshly ironed. Would you like to get that? Just a moment.
Okay.
Why, Mrs. Dodd, do come in.
Sorry to keep you waiting. I didn't have my pants on.
Must run in the family. These squirming, ugly little trolls belong to you.
What?
I warned you this would happen if you didn't keep that mutt of yours out of my yard.
Our Spot and your Fifi? No, I'm afraid that's impossible.
What do you want, a videotape? There's that four-legged Casanova.
Mrs. Dodd, Spot was neutered right before Fifi went into heat.
Yeah. Wes here took him to the vet, right, champ?
Yeah, I took Spot to the vet.
You see, if my son said he took the dog, then he took him.
Mom.
I mean, Wesley may be many things.
Mom.
But I will not have you marching in here only to suggest that my son is deceitful, duplicitous, or dishonest. It's simply not in his nature.
Mom, Spot never got fixed.
What?
I took him to the vet's office, but I didn't leave him there. He never had the operation.
Now, that's the Wesley I know.
Wes, why didn't you get the dog fixed?
Dad always said if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Look, I took him to the vet's office, and the lady behind the counter was about to take him, and then Spot gave me this look.
What look?
This look.
Wesley, the dog was just nervous. And I don't blame him.
Hi, guys.
Hey, Kevin.
Hey, who's puppies?
Spot. He made whoopee with Fifi.
Way to go, macho pup. I mean, bad Spot. Bad.
Look, from now on, I'll keep him on his leash, and I won't let him go near any girl dogs, I promise.
Oh, guess again, mister. This dog's going to the vet's right now. But, Mom, believe me, it's for the best.
Well, what if it's against his religion?
Hey, come on, pal. No dog's got a religion.
What about Saint Bernard's? You know, you're going to have to find homes for these.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, it's going to be your responsibility to watch them, to feed them, and to scoop the poop. Do you understand?
Don't worry, Mr. Belvedere. I'll take care of everything, I promise.
Come on, Wes. I'll take you to school.
Okay. See ya.
I distinctly told you to stay in your box. Are you trying to vex Mr. Belvedere?
Hey, Belvedere.
Look who I found eating your ding-dongs. He had that cream filling all over his face, just like you get.
Today has been a slice of heaven.
Look out! That was pretty close. He almost made a puppy pancake.
Thank you, George. I'm so relieved.
Think how he feels.
Hey, Dad. Hey, Mr. Belvedere.
Hey, you found homes for any of these dogs yet?
Well, I asked around at school, but everybody I know already has a pet. Except Miss Ryan, who said if she wanted a hairy beast in bed, she'd get married again.
Well, you better get with it, pal.
I will. I guess these guys were in a lot of trouble today, huh?
Yes, but I decided to look on the bright side, keep a positive attitude, and one day, get even. How nice. No puppies, no people. Ah.
Oh, hi, Miss Belvedere.
Hello.
What are you doing out here?
I was just admiring your handiwork.
Yeah, well, we've been talking to antique dealers, and they say our chair could be worth $4,000 or $5,000.
Oh, what do they know?
Well, Nuts convinced me to sell the chair. We're going to use the money to buy more antiques.
Yeah, maybe go into our own business.
Yeah, isn't that a great idea?
No, I mean, I wouldn't rush into anything.
Hey, you know, it's funny, I've never even sat in it.
Oh, and you shouldn't. I mean, it's extremely delicate.
Are you kidding? This baby's so well built it could take a bull elephant.
I wouldn't be too sure of that.
Go ahead, try it out.
So there's 2 outs. It's the bottom of the 5th, and Manny Sanguian steps to the plate. He starts scratching himself. That's something ball players and you guys have in common. Anyway, so as he gets up to the plate, he steps
Look
in.
at that. The vet said he's going to be fine. Now remember, boy, you're supposed to take it easy for a couple days. Oh, I'm sure glad that's over.
I don't think it's over. What about these guys?
You mean Larry, Moe, and Curly?
Yeah. You know, you found homes for only 2 of the puppies.
So?
So we can't keep them forever.
What am I going to do?
Well, maybe you could try running an ad in the paper.
Huh?
Well, you know, something catchy like, hurry up and adopt a cute little mutt before it gets squashed under Belvedere's butt.
I think I can top that.
Excuse me.
Hello. We've come about the ad for the puppies.
Are you Wesley?
Bite your tongue.
Hi, Mr. Belvedere.
Your ad has had quite a response. What did you say?
Oh, nothing special?
So when's the drawing for the cruise?
What cruise?
Well, it says, adopt a puppy and you could be the lucky winner of a free cruise to the Bahamas aboard the SS Belvedere.
Is that a big ship?
I'm sorry, there is no cruise. It was just a ploy to get you here.
But I've already bought my bikini.
What about the free prizes?
Yeah, the color TV, the satellite dish.
My very own butler for a week.
Wesley.
Well, okay. So there's no cruise and no prizes. But look at these puppies. Wouldn't you like to have one? Oh, come on. They're real cute. And they'll make really great pets.
I'm so sorry about your bikini. Wesley, what made you do such a foolish thing?
Look, I'm getting desperate. We have to find homes for these guys.
Yes, well, that's no way to go about it.
Mr. Belvedere, you're always good at stuff like this. What am I going to do?
I honestly don't know.
guess this is the animal shelter.
That's right. You find some strays?
Not exactly. See, my dog Spot met this other dog named Fifi, and they sort of got together.
And they weren't into family planning.
Right. Anyway, this is Larry, Moe, and Curly.
I think you mean Larry, Moe, and Shirley.
Oh. Well, I only found homes for 2 of them, and I figured maybe you could help with the rest.
Well, we'll keep them as long as we can.
And then what?
Here. You fill this out. Everything's explained on the reverse side. And I'll make sure they get in a front cage so everyone will see them.
Thanks. Can you give us a minute?
Sure.
Look, I know being at the animal shelter isn't that great, but it's gonna work out, I promise. Now, whenever someone comes to look for a pet, do your puppy thing, you know, jump around, chase your tails, trip over each other. Oh, and one of you should pretend to be asleep in the food bowl. That always gets them.
All set?
Yeah, I guess so. See you around.
Hi.
How'd you like to adopt the... Oh, it's you.
Yeah, afraid so.
You know, I was thinking, and if we moved them, you know, down here, then maybe people would see them when they...
We don't have any more time.
What do you mean?
I mean, I have other dogs that need this cage.
Well, they're not real big. You know, they could share it.
Now, look, you know I kept them as long as I could.
Hey, what are you doing?
Wesley, I think you should go home.
What are you going to take them out of there
Wesley,
for?
please!
What are you going to do? Just drag them off somewhere and kill them?
Oh, hello. Did I come at a bad time?
Mr. Belvedere, what are you doing here?
I found some clown who might adopt your puppies.
Huh?
Quickly, Lynn, quickly. I have a show in 30 minutes.
This is Mr. Sigmund.
You really are a clown.
Right, kid.
Mr. Sigmund uses dogs in his act, and he's looking for some puppies that he can train to take over for the older dogs.
Are these the puppies that you were telling me about?
That's right.
You're real neat, Mr. Sigmund.
Well, I don't know. They look kind of runty to me.
Actually, they come from a very good bloodline, which is more than I can say for the people in the family. Oh, Spot. Here, boy.
Spot!
Wesley, why don't you have Spot show Mr. Sigmund some of his tricks?
Spot, I know you just got out of the hospital, but Larry, Moe, and Shirley are counting on you. Mr. Sigmund sees how smart and clever you are. He may adopt your kids. And let's face it, they're the only kids you're ever going to have.
He doesn't know how lucky he is.
Down. Okay, roll over. Good. Okay, sit up. Good.
I'd say the dog has the boy rather well trained.
Oh, I'm in this deep. What the heck?
Okay, go jump. Go jump. Go jump. Go jump.
Just like my wife. Does he play dead, too?
Well, what do you think, Mr. Sigmund?
Will you stop hacking me, huh? Okay, I'll take him.
Thank you, Mr. Sigmund.
Don't mention it.
Just a few forms to fill out.
Oh, I knew we'd find homes for him. Thanks, Mr. Belvedere.
Yes. Well, I suppose they're luckier than most. How's the reconstruction coming along?
Oh, not so good.
It is one of a kind, isn't it?
You know something? Life stinks.
Oh, please don't start that again.
Oh, why shouldn't I? Penelope is broken. Why do you have to go sit on her?
Because she's a chair. Penelope is a chair.
Oh, she was a chair. Now she's a freak of nature.
Takes one to know one.
Hey, don't call me names. This is all your fault.
Actually, it was mine.
Huh?
I sat on Penelope before Kevin did, and she cracked. Here. I think this should cover the costs. I've made it out to both of you.
Mr. Belvedere, we can accept this.
I insist.
It was an accident.
No, it's the least I could do.
What?
$5?
Well, that's what you paid for it. Don't spend it all in one place.
Mr. Belvedere will be right back.
After coming face to face with the sad plight of unwanted pets, Wesley has begun to urge all of his friends to have their dogs and cats spayed or neutered. Spot is living proof that it makes for a happy and healthy pet.
Wesley, get down here. Spot buried Grandma Hufnagel's teeth.
It's nice to see he hasn't lost any of his old charm.
The Boston Globe calls Life Goes On the best new drama series of the year. Don't miss it tomorrow.
Tuesday, Tony turns teacher on Who's the Boss, and Kevin panics when a gorgeous knockout and his first case of acne arrive at the same time. On the Wonder Years. Now stay tuned for Living Dolls.
Come on, Marsh, we got to get to Lumberama.
What's the rush?
They're having a sale on garden weasels.
We don't need a garden weasel.
Well, we don't need Belvedere, but we got him. Oh, hey, Kev.
Hi, Dad. Hi, Mom.
What's the matter?
My car. I turned on the heater and the transmission fell out.
Is it under warranty?
No, it's under an overpass on 5th Street.
Uh-oh. Here comes the squeeze.
Look, all I need is a little advance to buy some wheels. I'll pay you back, I promise.
Sorry, buddy. You're going to have to work this one out yourself.
Hey, can we give you a lift anywhere?
No, that's okay. I'll just stand out in the cold and hitch.
Make sure you wear gloves.
Hi, Mr. Owens.
Hey, Carl.
Hi, Carl. Mrs. Owens.
Hi, Carl.
What's the matter with you?
My car bit the dust. Now I can say goodbye to my social life.
Why not? Everyone else has.
Very funny. Hey, Carl. You're still working at your uncle's used car lot, right?
Sure.
Well, listen, I've got about $400 stashed for an emergency. What kind of car do you think I could get for that?
Does the word Tonka mean anything to you? Look, Kev, if you're serious, I think I can help you out.
How?
Well, my uncle's always looking for new salesmen.
Me? Sell used cars?
Yeah, it's a great way to make some cash. And the top salesman gets to drive the best car on the lot.
Really?
Yeah. How do you think I got my Matador?
There.
Heather, I have to challenge you. There is no such word as bimbette.
What do you call her?
Stop looking at my letters, you cheat.
I have a telegram for Mrs. Lynn Belvedere.
It's Mr. It's my turn, I believe.
Well, what does it say, Mr. Belvedere?
Nothing important.
Well, then why would they send a telegram?
Yeah, nobody sends a telegram unless it's important.
Yeah.
Listen, you little snoops. If I say it's not important, it's not.
Yeah, he's probably right. If they really wanted to get his attention, they would have sent the candygram.
Well, this is it. Pretty snazzy, huh?
Yeah, dazzling.
I'll introduce you to my uncle. Uncle Phil? Yeah. What is it, Kevin? This is my friend Kevin I was telling you about.
Hi, Kevin Owens.
You ever sell anything before?
Well, I sold greeting cards once. I was trying to win a new sled.
Just remember, the key to this business is honesty. Fake that and you'll do fine. What? Look, follow Carl around for a couple of days. He'll show you the ropes.
All right, thanks.
All right. See you guys later. I got some odometers to turn back.
Hey, Belvedere, this is great cake. What's your secret?
I bought it at a bakery.
Hi, everybody.
Hi.
Hi, Kevin.
So have you solved your car problem?
Well, sort of. I got a job.
Oh, yeah? What kind of job?
Well, I'm in sales.
Really? What are you selling?
I'm involved with previously owned transportation.
You're selling used cars?
Yeah, but I can't help feeling kind of shady, you know?
Oh, come now, Kevin. Some used cars salesmen may be unsavory, but they perform a very good function.
What's that?
They make lawyers look good.
Gee, Kev, I don't see your problem. There's nothing wrong with selling used cars.
It's the way Friendly Phil wants me to sell them.
Well, Kevin, we've tried to raise you with certain values, but you're an adult now, so you have to make your own moral and ethical choices.
The pay's good.
Well, then go for it.
Would you inform her? I consider that there's no greater honor than to serve the Queen. But No. I'm not interested in a career as a high fashion model.
Call Guinness. That was the world's wrongest number.
Very amusing, Wesley. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'll be in my room.
Doing what?
Hiding from you.
Something funny's happening around here.
Yeah, got any hunches?
I bet he's planning some incredibly romantic rendezvous with some dark, mysterious woman to do something really passionate and disgusting. Nah.
The guy down the street said he could beat your prices, so why shouldn't I buy from him?
This is a good car.
Uh-huh. Your odometer has 185,000 miles on it.
Yeah, sure does. But that just shows how reliable this car is. I mean, the previous owner really used it a lot.
Yeah, right.
Did you blow another sale?
He might come back.
Yeah, and Lee Iacocca might come work here. Look, Kev, I'm going to give you a freebie. That's Mrs. Bauman over there. She's got a purse full of insurance money. She wants to buy today, and she chose this lot because Phil was her late husband's cousin's brother's nickname. Now go get her, animal.
Hi, Mrs. Bauman. Listen, I'm sorry to hear about that dead husband of yours. So, what are you in the market for today?
I need a nice, safe car I can drive to church.
Certainly. Well, how about something like this? Easy to handle and safe as a baby's crib.
I'll take it.
You will? I mean, that's great.
By the way, does the radio work?
No. Yes. Yes.
Yes?
Well, what I mean is the radio did work at one time, but sometimes it works better than others.
Oh, phooey. It's just that my favorite religious program is coming on, and I wanted to listen to it.
Well, I'll tell you what. I'll draw up the paperwork, and you can listen to your radio program from my office.
Oh, I don't know. It's such a nice day out. How about that cute red one over there? Does its radio work?
Oh, you mean the Corvette?
Is that what it's called?
Yeah, sure. Listen, I'll go unlock it for you.
Oh, no need. You are a very sweet boy.
Thanks. All right. So what happened? Carl, I did it. I sold the car to that sweet old lady. And I didn't have to lie or cheat or...
Steal?
People stink.
Did you take the bus home?
Well, learned a big lesson today. Never give a sucker an even break.
Who was a sucker?
Me. An old lady just ripped me off. And she really turned my head around. From now on, money talks and nobody walks.
The kid learns fast.
Hey, look who came from Mr. Belvedere.
Yeah, all his favorites. English toffees, English chocolates, Fruit Loop. Whoa. Wow, I wonder who sent it.
Well, maybe his dentist needed the business.
Hey, Belvedere! What is it, George?
Look what you got.
Oh, how nice.
Well, aren't you going to open it?
Why?
It's food. You always open food.
Who's it from?
Oh, it's just a little something that I ordered for myself.
My dear Lynn.
Honestly. I cook for you, I wash your clothes, and I solve all your idiotic little problems. The least you can do is to respect my privacy.
Where are you going?
Why don't you hire a detective?
Ooh, bet it's from that woman.
She probably figures the way to his heart is through his stomach.
It sure is the long way.
You know, he's right. He's entitled to his privacy, and we should give it to him.
I don't think she meant us.
Wesley, I'm really nervous. Mr. Belvedere could come back any minute. He could be coming upstairs right now.
Nah, everything on the walls would be rattling.
So you see anything?
Just the usual. His pen, his journal, and a bag of Oreo crumbs. Hey, check this out. It's from the Queen.
What's it say?
They want him back at Buckingham Palace right away.
I can't believe he'd throw a letter from the Queen of England out in the trash.
Me neither.
Well, what are we going to do if Mr. Belvedere goes back to England?
Celebrate. I'm kidding.
Well, we can't just let him go away and leave us.
But you know how much he loves the royal family. If they want him back, he'll probably go.
No, he won't. He likes us better.
I haven't smelled clothing like this since I spent 8 days in a trench at Anzio.
You know, if Mr. Belvedere wants to leave, we shouldn't stand in his way.
But we're still a bunch of screw-ups. He can't leave. He just isn't done with us yet. He'll probably be here for years and years and years.
Oh, boy.
Unless we show him that we can handle everything around here ourselves. We owe that to him.
Mom's right. If you love something, let it go free. If it returns, it's yours. And if it doesn't, it never was.
Who said that?
The guy who invented boomerangs.
Oh, I'm sorry about snapping just now and for leaving so abruptly last night.
Hey, it's no problem, big guy. You can leave abruptly any time you want.
I'll get breakfast.
No, we'll do it. Yeah, I'll help you.
I'll get the juice.
I'll set the table.
I'll be damned.
Hi there. I'm Kevin Owens.
Talk about it.
And I take it this handsome group of people is your family?
I'm looking for a car.
Well, we've got a lot full of them.
It's just I've been out of work for a year, but I'm finally going back to the plant next week, so I got to have something dependable.
I hear you.
And I have to take our little girl to the hospital for allergy shots every week. So we really need something reliable and safe.
How much did you want to spend?
I've only got $1,500 in the bank. How about this station wagon?
You mean the Dolmobile? Hey, Tommy, come on, sport. You sound like a guy with a high-powered job. You need something with a little more pizzazz. You know what I mean? Now, this baby says Tom Kabowski drives me because Tom Kabowski and his family are one hip group.
But it's got a skull on it.
And it's yours, free of charge.
I don't know. Where would I get that kind of money?
Hey, now, that's what our no-questions-asked credit department is for.
What are your finance rates?
No questions asked.
Honey, this doesn't look like it has enough room for Grandma's wheelchair.
That's because it's streamlined. It's an optical illusion. Hey, trust me. This car was made for the Kaboskis, or my name isn't Honest Kevin Owens.
It is. Hip.
Mm-hmm.
Well, okay.
Oh, there you go.
If you say so.
All right. Listen, our credit manager will take care of everything. Right through that door and take a left. Enjoy.
Hey, Owens, you're terrific.
Thanks.
That's your fifth sale in 3 days.
Yeah, you know, I'm finally getting the hang of this.
Yeah. In fact, you remind me of, me.
Hey, listen, Phil, I've been thinking about something. They say it pays to advertise.
Yeah? What do you have in mind?
Something with dignity. Something with class. Hi there, friends. I'm Honest Kevin Owens, here to emancipate you from your used car blues. Because when you come to Phil's Friendly Motors, you won't be a slave to high prices. Yes, friends, at Phil's Friendly Motors, that's Phil's Friendly Motors, Route 8 in Etna, things are really hoppin'.
Hippity hop, hippity hop, hippity hop.
Why? Because I'm Honest Kevin Owens, and I'm not gonna lie to you. Where are you gonna get the best deals in the tri-state area?
Bargains galore at Phil's Friendly Motors, Route 8 and Etna, next to the swamp.
Everybody! Bargains galore at Phil's Friendly Motors, Route 8 and Etna, next to
the How about that kid? The camera loves him.
He looks distinguished in a beard.
Carl looks like a dork.
Oh, there's Mr. Belvedere. Now remember the plan. We don't need him.
Good afternoon, all.
Hello.
Hey, bigger. I'll have lunch ready in a jiffy.
No need. I already made it.
I'll alert the health department.
Hey, you know something, big guy? It was real tasty.
Yeah.
Oh. Well, then I'll get to the dishes.
Oh, that's okay. I already did them. Hey, Mom, you know what would be fun? Let's line the shelves.
Oh, great idea. Then afterwards we can alphabetize the spices. Oh, there you are, Dad.
Ah, what's going on, pal?
I got a problem.
Oh, don't worry, your father. I'll take care of it.
It's okay, big guy. I'll handle this one.
Well, I was trying to break into the teacher's lounge, but my drill threw off some sparks, the door caught on fire, set off the sprinklers, and flooded the whole school. Now, no one knows it was me. What should I do?
There's always Harry Carey.
Well, you see, son, it's every person's duty to take responsibility for their own actions. And if I teach you nothing else during this great merry-go-round called life, it's, well, in the words of the wise man, a clear conscience is being able to sell your parrot to the town gossip.
If anybody needs me, I'll be in my room. The Owens family has been motoring along like a finely tuned Jaguar. Has the impossible happened? Can this family of rubes actually survive without me? Have I outlived my usefulness here?
Mr. Belvedere?
He needs something. Come in, Wesley. I'm at your service.
I made you some cookies. White chocolate chip, your favorite.
How very thoughtful. What's going on?
Oh, nothing at all. Well, good night.
Just a moment. What about that flood you caused at school?
Oh, Dad straightened out the whole thing. You know, he's really a very wise man.
George?
Night.
Apparently, it's time to move on.
Made a wise choice, a very wise choice. Hey, happy motoring. And remember, we don't make sales. We make friends. Put it there. You big lug, get out of here.
Hey, Kevin.
Hey.
This fun sale's a great idea. We're moving cars like crazy. You all set for your commercial?
All set?
Great. I better go check on Carl. Last time he slammed a trunk down on his bunny tail.
Ouch!
Hi, Kevin.
Yeah.
Remember us?
Oh, yeah, my old friends, the,
Gaboskis.
Gesundheit.
I need to talk to you.
Oh, sure, you looking for a second car? Come.
The car you sold me broke down 3 times last week. It made me late for work. My boss said if it happened again, I'd lose my job.
Well, try using a higher octane gas.
The mechanic I took it to said the engine was shot.
Hey, sounds like you need a new mechanic.
He said it was driven into the ground before we bought it.
But I told him I bought that car from honest Kevin Owens. You would have told me if anything was wrong, right?
Yeah, sure.
Thank goodness we bought from a man we can trust.
Hey, come on, kid. You go on the air in 2 minutes. Hey, I'm a big fan of families. Now, come on, kid. Forget about them. Shake it off. Remember your adoring public. Now, I want you to use all the charm you've got and shove it down their throat. It's showtime.
Hi there, friends. It's honest Kevin Owens coming to you live. But this isn't a commercial. This is an event. And this isn't a used car lot. This is a happening. Yes, friends, it's Friendly Phil's Fantastic Fun Sale. And you know, as I look out at this sea of happy faces, as I gaze out at this vast crowd of satisfied customers, well, I just want to tell everybody out there that every car you see on this lot is a lemon. Look, I've got to tell you people the truth. First of all, I'm not Abe Lincoln. I'm not even a Republican. But I am honest. And that's why I want to promise you, if you've been burned by us, we're going to make good on it.
You snapped. Do something. Get it.
Yeah, and something else has been bothering me. No, Carl, you can't stop me. I'm going to tell the truth. Friendly Phil is a fraud. And that's the fact. You know, when I came here, I thought I could do good. But then I got ripped off, so I decided I'd rip everybody else off. I got jaded. But I was wrong. People are good. They really are. At Phil Burnley. And he's not a bunny.
Morning, everyone. Gotta run. I'm late for court.
What about our breakfast?
Cornflakes sound good. I'm sick of cornflakes.
Yeah, I'm sick of doing everyone's laundry.
You're sick of it. You turned all my boxer shorts pink.
Well, at least you got clothes. I've been wearing the same socks for 3 days.
Hey, don't yell at me. I'm not your servant.
Everybody stop yelling. All we have around here is fights anymore.
Well, for crying out loud, how long is it going to take to get rid of the big guy?
No time at all, George. I have an announcement to make.
Oh, yeah?
Yes. I'm moving.
Back to England, huh?
No, to Altoona.
Altoona?
Yes. There's a family there who's just as demented as you are. And they'll even pay me. Well, I don't like long goodbyes, so Godspeed.
But that letter said the Queen wanted you back.
What letter?
You know, the one in your desk.
What were you doing in my room?
Taking out the trash?
It's just we thought you wanted to go back to England, you know, to serve the Queen and be a good royal subject and all that other British junk.
So we were doing all your work to make it easy on you.
I never had any intention of going back to work at Buckingham Palace. All that bowing is hell on my back.
Oh, Mr. Belvedere, then don't go to Altoona or any place else. Stay here with us. I don't know what we'd do without you.
Yeah.
Oh, I could come up with a couple of ideas.
I don't think anybody wants to hear them, George.
Well, maybe I'll send them to those people in Altoona. Mr. Belvedere will be right back.
These days, everyone's going back to the future, where people are looking at the...
Kevin's career as a used car salesman has come to an abrupt, if colorful, end. His choice of honesty over the almighty dollar was gratifying and rather hilarious to behold. Now that the question of my leaving has been settled, the Owens have gone back to taking me for granted. I never thought I'd say this, but I rather enjoy being treated like an old shoe.
I guess they get a kick out of me.
Celebrity midget wrestling.
Oh, come on. Can't we watch something good?
Oh, none of your slasher movies. I just ate.
You know, we finally get a chance to spend some quality time as a family, and all we do is fight about TV.
You know, Mom's right. Let's play Monopoly.
Nah, Wes always gets the top hat.
Well, let's spend our time relating. We can talk about our hopes and dreams and aspirations.
I hate that.
George, is there anything you do like?
Well, since they turned my country club into a bird sanctuary, I've been looking for a good poker game. What do you say?
What channel is midget wrestling?
Hello, Kevin.
Hi, Mr. Belvedere.
How's life treating you?
Not so hot. I have to take this stupid humanities requirement, and the only course left open is India, the subcontinent, 1830 to the present.
But, Kevin, India is such a fascinating culture. I should know. I live there.
Oh, yeah? Well, this is so fascinating. What are you doing in Beaver Falls?
Do you realize how much our language owes to India? While wearing my calico pajamas, I stepped onto the veranda of my bungalow to watch the sun setting over the jungle.
What'd you do then? Make a pass at an elephant?
So, you heard anything about this Dr. Nahub?
Oh, yeah. They call him the Terror in the Turban.
Great.
My roommate took his class. Right before the midterm, she had a nervous breakdown, and now she's a Moonie.
That's not Dr. Nahub.
Not unless he had a sex change.
I'm Professor Anne Mary Burns. Dr. Nahub won't be returning this semester. While on vacation near Calcutta, he was involved in a minor bus plunge. So, for the next 5 months, I guess you're stuck with me.
All right. I mean, I love India. While wearing my calico pajamas, I walked to the veranda of my bungalow to watch the sunset over the jungle.
Okay, now if 3 of a kind beat 2 pair, what do 3 pair beat?
You can't have 3 pairs, you dummy. You only get 5 cards.
Hey, Wes, give me a break. I've never played this before. Except a long time ago when I played strip poker with Billy Hudson. I won.
Okay, let's make this more interesting. Deuces, red sevens, and one-eyed jacks are wild, and if you get the joker, you win a cupcake.
Yeah.
Okay.
Only a woman would play that way, Marsh. This is a man's game. You gotta learn to play like a man.
Fine. I'll scratch my stomach and belch.
Oh, okay. Who wants cards? Kitten?
I don't care.
He wants to know how many.
It's none of his business.
He's the dealer. You have to tell him.
Hey, will you guys knock it off?
Okay, I'll take 3.
Well, that's more like it. Look, the important thing is we're a family, and we should be glad to have this time together.
I got 4 aces!
I'm out of here.
Tomorrow, we'll cover the role of the goddess in Indian tradition. All right, I've graded your papers, and you can pick them up from Giselle on the way out. Mr. Owens, are you all right?
Huh?
Don't you want to pick up your paper?
What paper?
The one you got an A on.
I did?
Yes. Your essay demonstrated solid research, originality, and a genuine concern for the hungry of India.
Yeah, well, speaking of being hungry, are you doing anything for lunch? What? Or maybe dinner.
Mr. Owens, are you asking me out?
Well, yeah, I thought maybe we could talk about hunger over dinner.
Well, I suppose if it's an academic discussion, dinner wouldn't hurt. We could be mature about this.
Of course we can. I'll see you tonight.
Do you guys realize we've been at this for 3 hours?
Come on, George, we're just getting warmed up.
Okay, Heather, I'll see your 5 toothpicks and raise you a bottle cap.
And I will see your bottle cap and raise you a turkey baster.
I have a question. What's it called when you have 5 cards in a row, all in the same suit?
A straight flush. That does me in.
Me too.
Wow, and all I have is a pair of 4s.
Well, what about the straight flush?
Well, how am I going to learn if I don't ask questions?
I like this place, Kevin. It reminds me of a little cafe in New Delhi. Have you been here before?
Oh, sure. I come here all the time.
Oh, then what do you recommend? Kiratama, sabji moli?
The number 1 looks good. Hey there, Sahib. Listen, can we get some silverware, please?
If you'd like.
Well, sure we'd like. I mean, what are we supposed to do? Eat with our hand? We are?
Don't worry, sir. A towel will be provided. A beach towel if you need it.
I adore Indian bread and chutney. You can really taste the ginger root. Hey, easy, Kevin. It's quite spicy.
Hey, you're talking to the chili dog king of Beaver Falls. So, how long did you live in India anyway?
Most of my life. My parents moved there from England when my father got a position at the university. I was only 6. I remember what a wondrous sight it was. The ladies in their colorful saris, the exotic music, the mystical ceremonies, the smell of incense. Kevin!
I'm dying! I'm dying! I'm not choking! I'm on fire!
I don't think the chutney agreed with him.
Chutney? Oh, Kevin, this is full of red pepper. Quick, get some coconut milk. I'll also need some bundi raita and some chana birthday. Here, drink this. Slowly, there's a good lad. I'm Mr. Belvedere, his housekeeper.
Anne Burns, his professor.
Here, try these. They'll help neutralize the spice.
Miss Belvedere, where'd you come from?
I always eat here on Sabu's birthday. Feeling better?
Yeah, I think so. Look, Anne, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go suck some ice.
Charming lad, isn't he?
He's certainly animated.
I haven't seen such a reaction since Nehru and I faced off in a Vindaloo eating contest. His face turned beet red, and I could swear that steam came out of his ears.
You ate Vindaloo with Nehru.
We hung out together at Mohandas.
Mohandas? As in Mohandas Gandhi?
I was his housekeeper. That was a busy time. That was before wash and wear sheets.
I did my doctoral dissertation on Gandhi at Oxford.
Oh, really? I was at Oxford, too.
It really is a small world.
Well, I'm back. Thanks, Mr. Belvedere.
Oh, don't mention it. Oh, well, I'll leave you two alone. It's been a pleasure.
What an interesting man.
Oh, yeah, he's okay. So, this Vindaloo looks good.
Full house. Read 'em and weep.
Hey, big guy. Want to join in?
Thanks. I have a life.
Hey, everybody, look what I bought. Real poker chips.
All right. Now we can play for real money. The reds are worth $5, the whites are 10, and the blues are 25. Oh, boy.
Kids, I don't think we should play for those kinds of stakes.
But I'm tired of playing for toothpicks and cookies. I want to play for something that means something.
Hey, I have an idea. Let's play for the family vacation.
What are you talking about?
Well, every year we all want to go to different places. We argue and end up doing what Dad wants.
And what's wrong with that cabin up on Lake Kitchikou?
It's 10 feet from the highway.
And there's no John.
And we all have to sleep in the same bed.
Okay, this year we won't take Belvedere.
Not good enough. Boys, you are taking me to the Bahamas. Deal, Buster.
Oh, hi, Miss Belvedere. Hey, listen, I wanted to thank you for helping me out last night. You know, Ann thought you were a real hero. In fact, she couldn't stop talking about you.
I am a conversation piece.
And you're classy. And frankly, having a housekeeper like you only makes me look more sophisticated and debonair.
Yes, like living with Fred Astaire.
Well, anyway, it's really nice to know you're always there for me.
I have only your best interests at heart.
Hello, Lynn. Ready for the opera?
Yes. So a reporter said to Gandhi, "Mr. Gandhi, what do you think of Western civilization?" And Gandhi said, "I think it's a good idea."
It amazes me that a man of such great cause had such a great sense of humor.
Oh, I used to write some of his best jokes. Would you care to come in?
Well, for a moment. I really have had a lovely time, Lynn.
Well, you've been such a lovely companion. May I offer you a nightcap?
Oh, I don't think so. I do have to drive.
Oh, I didn't mean alcohol. I was going to offer you a cup of tea.
I don't know. It is getting rather late.
And I have some ho-hos to go with it.
Now you're talking.
So, have a nice time?
Kevin, are you all right?
Oh, sure. I do this stuff all the time. So, how was the opera?
My, Kevin, I didn't expect to see you here.
Well, I didn't expect to see Ann here either.
I really have to be leaving. I'll see you in class tomorrow, Kevin.
Sure.
Well, thanks again, Lynn.
Achapir melengue.
Achapir melengue.
What was that all about?
Achapir melengue? Oh, it's simply Hindi for see you later, alligator.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. Oh, come now, Kevin, don't give me that look. We were just two alumni out for an evening. You were the one that was spying on me.
Me? Spying? I wasn't spying. What do I have to spy about?
Exactly. Anne had a free ticket to the opera, and I had a free evening.
All right. As long as you understand, you were just a fill-in, a second choice, a poor substitute.
Oh, I understand. But I'm not sure that Anne would agree.
As you can see, Indian movies tend to musicalize their subjects. This is from the Indian remake of The Nutty Professor. Well, until tomorrow, Achapir Velenge. Kevin, is everything all right?
Sure. I mean, no. I'm just a little confused about your date last night with Mr. Belvedere.
It wasn't a date. We just had dinner and saw an opera.
In America, we call that a date. Besides, I thought you and me had something going.
And I thought we'd agreed it was just going to be an academic discussion over dinner.
Okay, how about if we do something just for fun? We can go see an Indian movie like Passage to India or Indiana Jones.
In Britain, we call that a date.
Works for me. I'll pick you up at 7.
Call. Aces up 7s.
3 ladies.
Drew the deuce to the low end, straight, tough cookies.
Wesley, you Shizzler, you have that deuce up your sleeve.
Stop whining, bluff breath.
Hey, what's going on? I thought the game was over.
Not now, George.
But Wes won. I mean, he's making us take a 2-week tour of federal prisons.
Right.
Now we're playing for the station wagon.
Yeah, I already bagged the VCR.
Well, don't you guys want to go to the zoo or something? I mean, get out of the house.
Boring. Your deal's slick and keep both hands on the table.
George, don't stand there like a schmoer. You win her out.
Listen, I'm sorry again about old Calcutta. I really did think it was about India.
That's okay. It was very revealing. Anyway, it's nice for a change not to talk about India.
Well, this is it.
My, what interesting decor.
Yeah, authentic early American garage sale. Well, this is my gumball machine, and these are my drums. This is my spiral staircase. This is Mr. Belvedere. Mr. Belvedere.
Hello, Kevin. Since you just finished dinner, I thought you might need a clean shirt. Hello, Anne.
Lynn?
You really didn't have to do this, and I mean it.
Perhaps I should go.
Oh, no, don't go. I've made you, Kevin, a little snack. Some bundi laddu.
Bundi laddu?
Bundi laddu?
Yes, delicious almond and raisin puffs.
I'm allergic to raisins, and you knew that.
Excuse me. This is all a little strange. I'll see you in class tomorrow, Kevin. You too, Lynn.
What are you talking about?
Oh, Anne has asked me to lecture your class on my life in India. Didn't I tell you?
I guess you were too busy making bundi laddu. Come on, Anne. I'll walk you to your car.
Well, what am I going to do with all this?
Guess.
Well, class, today we have a special guest.
Snore.
Lynn Belvedere has lived Indian history. As a young man, he was confidant to Gandhi and Nehru.
Yeah, he told Nehru his jackets would be a big hit.
With no further ado, I hope, I give you Lynn Belvedere.
Thank you, Professor Burns. I'd like to begin by relating a famous Indian fable about a mongoose and a python.
Oh.
So when India declared independence from Britain, it was the beginning of a new era of democracy. Thank you.
Thank you, Lynn. I'd now like to open the session to questions. Anyone?
Yes.
What was the major reason the subcontinent divided into India and Pakistan?
Well, religious hostilities made it necessary to divide the country to prevent further civil disturbances.
Do you have something to add, Mr. Owens?
Yeah. You say you were Gandhi's housekeeper. Well, why was he always fasting?
It was his way.
Sure it wasn't your cooking?
Well, looks like our time is up.
Just when it was getting good.
Thank you, Mr. Owens and Mr. Belvedere, for your uplifting debate. Well, I trust you two are proud of yourselves. I want you to stop acting like little children.
He started it.
I certainly did not.
Did too?
I guess this is as much my fault as anybody's. I suppose it was just a matter of time before this happened.
Huh?
And the only solution is that I won't see you.
Oh?
Lynn, I think you're brilliant, wise, and every bit a gentleman. And I'll always treasure the time we spent together. Kevin, you're young and vigorous and adorable. And I will see you again.
Great.
In class as a student. Acha Pierre Melenge.
Thank you.
Is this tea taken?
No. I had reservations with a lady, but I fear she had greater reservations about me.
Mind if I join you?
Why not? Kevin, it was foolish of me not to have taken your feelings into consideration in this matter. I'm sorry.
Yeah, and I'm sorry about the way I've been acting. Women kind of make me crazy.
Well, at least we had something in common for a while. How frightening.
Well, why don't you let me buy you dinner?
Oh, it's you. What can I serve you, sir?
What do you recommend?
How about a burger and fries?
You're off.
Shoot, El Foldo.
Diamond-studded flush jack high. Yes, come to Mama.
Hey, I got out of work early. Steal me in.
No, hi, Marsh.
George? Who are these people?
Zeke and Fingers.
Fingers?
Hey, nice-looking broad.
Hey, can she make me a sandwich?
What?
Okay, suckers, name your poison.
Anaconda.
Spit in the ocean.
Chicago, high spade in the hole.
Sounds good, sister.
George, I don't like this. This is my living room.
Oh, it makes a better poker parlor. And guys like these are always looking for a place that won't get raided.
What about the kids?
Oh, don't worry. The kids love Zeke and Fingers.
Hey, I'm gonna get a brewski. And what about you kids?
Oh, sure. And one for the bag.
All right. Hey, you look at my cards, you're gonna sleep with the fishes, capiche?
Hey, you, freeze. I want you and this Zeke person out of my house now.
Hey, you don't get excited. It's just a friendly game.
Oh, the hell it is. Out.
Hey, what about my sandwich?
Out. Out. Out.
Hey, I had a full boat.
Yeah, we'll sail it into the sunset.
What about a pickle?
George, what in the world got into you?
What in the world got into you? I start a friendly little family game, and the next thing you know, I'm living with the Cincinnati Kid and her kittens.
You set this all up, didn't you?
Well...
You thought we were going too far, so you did this just to make a point.
Well, now you spoiled all of our fun.
Yeah, and I didn't even need Belvedere to do it.
Pretty sneaky, Dad. I'm impressed. Come on, kids, let's clean this up.
This is the Vice Squad. We got your house surrounded. Come on, put your hands up.
You're a little late, big guy. But nice try.
Thank you, George. Incidentally, 2 men in bad suits are stealing your car.
Mr. Belvedere will be right back.
The Owens' foray into family gamesmanship has left them exhausted, and they've happily retreated to the security of television. My competition with Kevin proved just as disastrous as one could have predicted. I'm not going to prolong the point, but I'm sure Anne liked me better. Perhaps we'll meet in the next life, and I'll find out. If there's any justice, Kevin will come back as a duck.
Handsome porcelain pit bull is a signed and numbered edition now offered by the Hamilton Mint in its Vicious Pets of America series. Call 555-BITE. That's 555-BITE. Operators are standing by.
I think I'm gonna get that.
You sure it won't scare the glass poodles?
I've got to do something to get my mind off this stupid bar exam.
Hey, look, you studied real hard, and I know you passed it.
Right.
Anyway, ordering Vicious knickknacks isn't going to get the letter here any faster.
I know.
But listen, if you really want to get your mind off it, I got a little idea.
Yeah, that might kill a few minutes.
Come on, Mr. Belvedere. You can't eat the last cupcake. It's not fair.
All's fair in loving junk food, so buzz off.
Mr. Belvedere eats all the good stuff, and I never get anything.
Nonsense, Wesley. I left you an unopened carton of prune yogurt.
Did you guys hear something? Maybe it's the mailman.
Hey, Marcia, take it easy.
Hey, Mom, look who we ran into.
Oh, my God. It's the mail. Is there anything for me?
Yeah, and it looks pretty official.
You are due for a checkup and cleaning. Dr. Mendelbaum. Very funny.
Oh, then there's this one from the State Bar Association, but it's addressed to a Ms. Marcia Cameron.
That's it.
What are you calling yourself that for?
It's her maiden name. I think it's very feminist.
I think your mother would like to see that. Oh, what an interesting stamp.
Thank you. I can't.
The Board of Bar Examiners is pleased to inform you that you have passed the July 1987 bar examination. Board records also indicate that you meet character requirements and thus have met all requirements for admission to practice law in the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania.
Well done, Mrs. Lawyer.
Well, I don't know what to say, except I could never have done it without you behind me, and I love you guys.
So we're gonna go out and celebrate?
Yes, in anticipation of this moment, I cleverly neglected to prepare dinner.
Great. Let's go out for pizza. My treat.
You too, big guy. Now that we're a two-income family, I think we can afford it.
Streaks on the china never mattered before. Who cares when you drop kicked your jacket as you came through the door? No one glared. According to our new rival, life is more than mere survival, and we just might live a good life yet.
Morning.
Good morning, George. Would you like some eggs?
No, thanks. I'll just have some of that pizza from last night.
That's not a proper breakfast. You're not giving the children a very good example.
Yeah.
Besides, I ate it already.
Hey, listen to this. It says here there's 35 homeless people living outside the mall. Well, maybe we should send them some food or blankets or something.
Yeah, Mr. Belvedere, why don't you send him one of your sweaters?
They gonna wear it or live in it?
Well, I'm all ready for my first interview. How do I look?
Hey, great.
Yeah?
Yeah, you look just like Miss Steckler, the librarian, except her bun is bigger.
Wait, Mom. You look great. You just need to loosen up a little.
Yeah? There. Thanks. It's just that Dawson Metcalf and Bach is one of the best firms in the city, and I want to make a good impression.
Well, then maybe one more button.
This is it. Wish me luck.
Ha! You're gonna knock it down.
Good luck, Mom.
And remember, if you get nervous, just take a deep breath and think of England.
I've never been to England.
Then think of Altoona, but don't take a deep breath. Morning, Kevin. Just in time for breakfast.
Oh, no thanks. I'm late for school. I'm just gonna have some of that pizza unless somebody got to it first.
Was that supposed to be funny? Another little joke about my weight. Another portly pun.
Sorry.
Well, let me tell you something. I've had it up to here.
Or out to there.
That's right. Yuck it up while you can. Because as of now, I'm going on a diet.
I see here, Ms. Cameron, that you graduated from the University of Pittsburgh.
Yes, sir.
That's right down the block, isn't it? Now, what kind of law did you intend to practice?
Why, United States law.
I think what Mr. Dawson means is, in what area of the law do you hope to specialize?
Oh, well, I think I would be fairly open in that. I'd be willing to pursue any area where I was needed by the firm.
So you're saying you have no preference whatsoever?
I guess I'd prefer whichever one makes the most money.
I see that you graduated in a class of 278. Where did you place in that class?
Well, I wasn't exactly in the top 10, but I wasn't in the bottom 10 either.
Which 10 were you in?
I was 76.
You know, like the trombones.
Thank you, Miss Cameron, for coming in. I think we have all the information we need.
Can I just say something in my own defense?
I wouldn't advise it.
It's just that this is my first interview and I'm a little nervous. But if you'll just give me the chance, I know I can make a real contribution.
We'll certainly keep that in mind.
Good day, Miss Cameron.
Sorry I'm late. I got held up in court. The tennis court, but don't tell them that.
This is our wayward partner, Doug Metcalf.
Hello.
I take it the Sunshine Boys have been raking you over the coals.
Oh, no. Everyone's been very nice. Really.
Well, she certainly has the makings of an attorney. She can lie with a straight face.
Goodbye, gentlemen.
Come on, Dad.
Okay, I'm moving. Here.
Ha-ha, I jumped you.
Here's your milk.
It's a lot more fun playing with cookies.
Hey, Belvedere, you want next game? We can use ding-dongs.
Have your little fun, but I'm sticking to my diet.
Hi, guys.
Hey, honey.
Hey, Mom, did you get a job yet?
Not yet, honey.
Come on, Marsh. It's only been a couple of days.
No. But every interview is the same thing. If you didn't graduate from Harvard or Yale, they don't even want to talk to you. The only place that's half interested in me is at the mall. And I won't work someplace called Legal Hut.
Ms. Cameron, Metcalf, Dawson, and Bach.
Hello? Yes, this is Marcia Cameron. Oh, really? Yes, that would be fine. Thank you. Goodbye. We start tomorrow.
Hey, Dad.
Hey, Kev, how's the road work going?
Pretty good. Never knew Mr. Belvedere could run so fast.
He almost caught up to the donut a couple of times, but I just kept pedaling faster.
All right. Give it to me. It's mine.
Hey, that's a pretty snazzy running suit, big guy.
Thank you.
Yeah, me and Wes picked it out for him.
I don't know why, but it got quite a reaction along the jogging trail.
Come on, Mr. Belvedere. Time to do your sit-ups.
Very well, but I have to get my mineral water first.
I'll be down in a minute.
No rush.
Yeah. I've got all that research you requested on the Sarunian case.
Oh, great. Now I suppose I have to read this junk.
Well, actually, I've already gone through most of it. The pertinent passages are marked with the red paper clips, and I took the liberty of summarizing some of the longer sections for quicker reference.
Very impressive. I think you've just won yourself a trip. I'm arguing this thing next week in Philadelphia. I figure somebody should be there who's familiar with the case.
Oh, well, that's fine. I should be done with all my Xeroxing by then.
Listen, I have meetings in the morning. Why don't we go over all this, say, tomorrow at lunch?
Certainly.
Good.
I'd just like to say how grateful I am for this opportunity, and I'm sure I won't let you down.
I'm sure you won't either.
Hi.
Hi, Miss Belvedere.
Hello.
Can I have a snack before dinner?
Certainly.
Yeah, I went to that donut shop on the corner. Went out of business.
Yeah, it's the third one since you went on your diet.
Yes, I know. I just got a nasty letter from the Small Business Administration.
I gotta hand it to you, Mr. Belvedere. You're really sticking to this thing.
It's quite easy once you know the trick.
Hey, all the food's gone.
That's the trick. Anyone for more kelp?
I'm still working on my tofu croquettes.
Hey, this isn't fair. First you get rid of all the good junk. Now we can't even have a regular dinner.
We're having brown rice pudding for dessert. I'm sorry the rest of you have to suffer, but I have found that willpower alone isn't quite enough.
We understand, big guy. And it won't kill us to eat healthy for a while. Right, gang?
I promise you it's only temporary until I get down to my fighting weight.
If he's not a sumo wrestler, we're in big trouble.
I'm home. Hey, Mom, how's work? Yeah, did you put any scum back on the street?
Not yet, honey. I'm sorry I'm late for dinner.
No, you're not.
So, Miss Cameron, you a partner yet?
No, not yet. But they do want to send me out of town already.
Huh?
Yeah, I'm supposed to go to Philadelphia with Mr. Metcalf on Wednesday for a couple of days and nights.
Oh.
But if you have a problem with that and don't think I should go, I won't.
Hey, you're a lawyer now, and you got to do this sort of stuff, and I just got to get used to it.
Thanks, honey.
I mean, what'd you think? Old George wouldn't let you go out of town to help some guy with his briefs?
Mr. Belvedere, what are you doing?
Watching the Hufnagels eat. They're having baked ham with what appears to be raisin walnut sauce.
What are you looking at, pervert?
And they were just about to start dessert.
Anyway, I just wanted to tell you that I'll be out of town for a few days.
Was it the kelp?
I'm going to Philadelphia. I've been asked to help one of the partners try a case.
Well, and in your first week, they must have big plans for you.
I think one of them does. Mr. Belvedere, what would you do if the man you were working for started to make advances?
I'd simply say, George, I'm not that kind of housekeeper. I take it someone thinks that Philadelphia could be more than a business trip.
Mr. Metcalf, I just don't know how to handle it.
Very simple. Just tell him you were hired for your legal expertise and not your bedside manner, and he should remember that.
Thanks anyway.
They were out of soda, so I got us a couple of these.
They had beer in the vending machine?
No, there were a couple of conventioneers down the hall.
No, thanks.
You sure? I thought we'd toast your first day in court.
I think I better keep a clear head for tomorrow. I didn't do so well today.
Hey, you did just fine. Anybody could have tripped the bailiff.
I don't think the judge was too crazy about me either.
She's just jealous because you look better in black.
Anyway, I dug up Parker versus Fox. I think it'll help us prove negligence.
What's this say here? I can't quite make it out.
What?
This.
I can't see it.
Then why don't you come over here?
Why don't you come over here? Why don't I go over there?
Room service. Since we were working late, I thought I'd order us a little snack.
Would you like to open the champagne, sir?
No, that's okay. I can take it from here.
Thank you, sir.
Very nice. The only thing missing is the blindfolded violinist.
He called in sick.
Don't.
I thought we liked each other. At least I like you.
Look, Doug.
I mean, I really think you could turn into one hell of an attorney. Together, we could do some real damage.
And I want to keep working with you. But I'm not interested in any of this.
Then why did you take the job?
What do you mean?
Well, there were 24 applicants, Marcia. You don't think you got it by being 76th in your class? You know, like the trombones?
I was hired because I'm a good lawyer. And because I convinced Mr. Dawson and Mr. Bach that I would be an asset, make a real contribution. You didn't even come in till the end. Okay, maybe you had something to do with it. But if you were under the impression that I would ever be anybody's little Miss Jolly Time, well, you can correct that impression right now, or I am on the next plane back to Pittsburgh. I'm home.
Hello, Mrs. Owens. Don't mind me. I'm just sifting through the ashes for weenie remnants. I didn't think you were back until tomorrow.
Oh, well, remember that situation we were talking about?
Yes?
Things sort of got out of hand, so I took an earlier flight home.
I see. May I ask you one question?
Sure.
Did you happen to bring back a bag of those honey-roasted peanuts?
Forget it, Belvedere. They're mine.
George, it's me.
Hey, what are you doing back? You win the case already?
No, but I lost my job.
Huh? What happened?
Well, I'll tell you, but you have to promise not to get upset.
Okay, I promise.
You won't try to take revenge?
Okay.
Remember that joke you made about helping Mr. Metcalf with his briefs?
Yeah?
That's pretty much what he had in mind.
Oh, really?
George, take it easy. Nothing happened.
Oh. So you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. I guess I knew all along I didn't get the job for my brains, but I just didn't want to admit it to myself. I am so stupid. Even to think for a second that a law firm like that would be interested in someone like me.
Hey, counselor, I don't want to hear that stuff. I mean, you're going to be a great lawyer. And if Huey, Dewey, and Louie don't know a good thing when they see one, then somebody else will.
Okay,
I'm ready for work.
hey, you look real nice in your blazer, Mom. Yeah, and if things don't work out at the legal hut, you could always sell houses.
Okay, the car's all warmed up. Everybody ready?
What's going on?
Well, it's your first day at work. We all want to go to the mall with you.
Aw, that's very sweet, but you don't have to.
We do if we want something to eat.
Breakfast, everyone. We're having curds and low-cal whey.
Yeah, save it for little Miss Muffet. We're going out for pancakes.
Yeah, we're through with eating this slop.
Well, what about me? I haven't lost enough weight yet.
Yeah, well, we have. I lost 10 pounds.
I lost 15. Yeah, if this keeps up, I'm going to have to start wearing suspenders.
I didn't realize.
Anyway, what's the big deal about being a few pounds overweight?
Yeah, Mr. Belvedere, we like you just the way you are.
Yeah.
Then why do you make all those jokes?
Because we like those, too.
So, come on, Belvedere, why don't you forget the diet and give us all a break?
All right, but I'm only doing it for the sake of the children. Well, what are we waiting for? Let's hit those pancakes.
Maybe we better call ahead and make sure they got enough batter.
Mr. Belvedere will be right back.
Marcia has successfully completed her first day at Legal Hut, and she's already acquired her first client. Someone is suing Corndog City after he swallowed the stick. At least that's what she thinks he said. As for my diet, I've made an agreement with the family. I'm limiting myself to 3 meals a day, and they're limited to 3 wisecracks. As a gesture of goodwill, George even bought me one of those new talking scales.
Your weight is 173 pounds.
Remind me not to get that fixed.
Tonight at 6:30, Mallory's plan to join a sorority backfires on Family Ties. Then at 7, Hawkeye and the troops open their hearts and tents to Korean orphans on MASH. Now, Janet tells her visiting mom that she and Jack are married. Three's Company, next on Fox 11.
Here you are on your first day of kindergarten in your cute little polka dot dress.
I look like Petunia Pig.
Yeah, but you were our Petunia Pig.
Hi, Mr. Burgermeister. Guess what we're doing?
Making my ears bleed?
Aunt and I are going out for spring chorus at school.
Oh.
Yeah, it's supposed to be real interesting. You learn a lot about music theory, harmonic method. And the best part is, you get excused from gym.
Maybe I'm old-fashioned, but to join a chorus, don't you have to be able to sing?
Oh, no, it's school policy. If you show up, they have to take you.
Oh, well, in that case, you two will stand a very good chance.
La, 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 la,
Oh, nuts. Stupid.
Wesley?
Hallelujah! Hallelujah, Mr. Belvedere. I've seen the light. Yes, sir. No more TV for me. I'm going right upstairs and get myself ready for school. Sweet school bus.
That's funny. I always thought I'd be the first to snap.
Streaks on the china never mattered before. Who cares when you drop kicked your jacket as you came through the door? No one glared. According to our new rival, life is more than mere survival, and we just might live the good life yet.
It was a one-eyed, one-horned, flying purple people eater. Underworld, flying purple people eater.
I like short
Sure looks strange to me. One-eyed?
Very nice, Angela. It's amazing how well that song holds up. All right, is there a Danny Murphy here?
Oh, right here, Mr. Grant. I think I'm a tenor.
At this point, anything would be nice.
How are things in Glockamora? Is that little brook still leaping there? Does it still run down through Donegal?
Boy, what a stupid song.
How are things in Glockamora this fine day?
Well, that was great, Danny. Oh, I'm sure that we'll be hearing a lot from you. All right, well, that's it for today. We'll pick it up again tomorrow. Jan?
Your breath spray. Huh? Why? I'm gonna go talk to him. But he's a senior. Just watch. Sorry, I wasn't looking where I was going.
Oh, that's okay, that's okay.
Anyway, I really liked your singing.
Oh, thanks. You were really good, too.
Well, I haven't sung anything yet.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was just being polite. I was raised that way. Oh, excuse me. No, please, that's okay. You don't have to do this.
Oh, yes, I do. I was raised that way, too.
Oh, thanks.
Sure.
Anyway, I was just going to go over to the water fountain. Do you want to come?
Hey, they have a great water fountain at the Cinemaplex at the mall. Maybe we could go there. Say tomorrow night around 8?
Huh? Oh, sure. Great. That'll be fine.
Danny,
Yeah?
Don't you want to know where I live?
Yeah. I guess you better tell me your name, too.
Come on, Dad, we're missing half the game.
I know.
Watch out, Dad. You're going to break it.
Here we go, sports fans.
Forget it, Belvedere. TV's broken.
Really? My prayers have been answered.
Great, what are we going to do about the game?
Who cares about the game? Pee-wee's Playhouse is on tomorrow.
Hey, that's right. Come on, guys. We're going down to Looney Louie's and get us a new one.
All right. You to do what?
Television.
Well, apparently old Nellie here is on the fritz.
Well, why can't we just get it fixed?
Are you kidding? The last time it was in the shop, we didn't get it back for 2 days.
Yes, I remember. That was when you sat in front of the clothes dryer, watching your shorts spin.
So what are you supposed to do when the TV's broken?
Oh, several things come to mind. Reading a book, trying a new hobby, or perhaps even engaging in the simple art of conversation.
Nah.
Maybe Mr. Belvedere has a point. I mean, we hardly ever talk to each other anymore. All we ever do is sit in front of that box.
Well, so?
So maybe we could live without it for a few days.
Well, what's so funny?
Nothing. I was just trying to picture all you boobs without the tube, so to speak.
Oh, yeah? Well, I'll bet we can live without that thing just as long as you can.
Uh-huh.
A month. Maybe even more.
Huh?
You're on. Say $50.
Fine. Come on, Marsh. Let's go upstairs.
Oh, okay. Hey, what about us? What are we supposed to do?
Get your own hobby.
I'm home. Oh, I guess everybody went to bed. Come on in. Danny.
Yeah? Oh. Well, I gotta go.
Huh? Danny, are you okay?
Oh, look, Heather, there's something I gotta tell you that I really should have told you before.
Oh, that's okay. There's somebody you like better, right?
Well, sort of. I'm going to be a priest.
You are? Oh, it's because of me, isn't it? I knew I was being too pushy.
Oh, Heather, it's got nothing to do with you. I decided a long time ago.
Oh, God, and I dragged you to see Dirty Dancing. No wonder you wouldn't look up.
Heather.
Oh, God. I just said, oh, God.
What's going on, kitten? This dirtbag bothering you?
No, it's okay, Dad. This is Danny. He's going to be a priest.
Oh, yeah? Oh, in that case, stop by any time.
Well, I guess I'll see you at school tomorrow.
Sure.
Not that you still care, but I really had a nice time tonight.
Well, yeah, me too. So do you want to do it again?
You mean you'd still like to go out with me?
Sure, why not? I mean, maybe we could see a nice Catholic movie, like The Bells of St. Mary's or The Exorcist or something.
I'd like that. Oh.
Hey, Mr. Belvedere, I'm home.
Hello, Whitney.
So, want to hear about my day at school?
Not at all.
Well, I'd like to hear about your day. Sweep anything interesting under the rug?
Wesley, what are you doing?
Talking. I mean, we're not watching TV anymore, so I'm practicing the simple art of conversation, just like you said we should.
Wonderful. Now go practice on somebody else.
Hey, Mr. Belvedere, you gotta help me decide. Which dress do you think is the most parochial?
Another date with Danny?
Yeah, he's taking me to see a musical about Pope Urban II. I think it's called The Funny Thing Happened on the Way to the Crusades.
I have the soundtrack. So, you've been seeing quite a bit of Danny lately?
But yeah, I feel really comfortable with him. I mean, he's cute and he's thoughtful and Well, since he's going to be a priest, there's no pressure, you know, with sex and stuff.
Oh.
Yeah, we went to the drive-in the other night, and I actually saw the movie all the way through.
Congratulations.
Well, I'm going to take a shower, so let me know what you think.
Mm-hmm.
Nice try, big guy. But I still miss the TV. All right, everybody. Ready?
Very nice people, and you too, Angela. All right, I'll see you all tomorrow.
Great.
Hey, Heather, can I talk to you for a minute in private?
Oh, sure. I'll see you later, Ange. That's okay. I really shouldn't talk anyways. Mr. Grant says I have to pamper my throat. So what's up?
Nothing. It's just grad night's coming up next week, and there's going to be all sorts of parties and stuff, and I just thought it would be nice if we could go together.
Oh, sure. That'd be great.
Oh, yeah. Since it's going to be my last big night out, you know, before I enter the seminary and become a priest, I also thought it would be nice if we could sleep together, too.
Huh?
I gotta get to class. See you.
Oh, this is crazy. I don't believe this is happening. Are you sure Danny said sleep together? I mean, he is Irish. Maybe he meant weep together. No, this is all my fault. I mean, there he was, a nice little monk, until Heather the Hussy comes along and leads him into temptation. I might as well just offered him an apple. You mean he forgot his lunch, too? Oh, that's it. Forget it. I'm not going to do it. I mean, we're not ready, and I'm too young. And besides, he's going to be a priest. That's true. On the other hand, I do care about him a lot, and when he's locked away in some monastery on some mountaintop, he may never ever have a chance like this again. I mean, in his whole life on this entire mixed-up planet, I could be his one and only love. That's true, too. Oh, when he comes over tonight, what am I going to tell him? Beats me. Oh, thanks, Ange. You're a great big help. Sure. And if you need any more advice, just give me a call. See you, Mr. Bunny Hopper.
Simon says put your hands up in the air. Simon says put them down. Simon says put your finger in your ear. Simon says put your finger in your other ear. Take them out. Ha-ha, Mr. Belvedere, you're out. I didn't say Simon says.
Oh, phooey. Now I shall have to go and read like a normal person.
Come on, big guy. You can still play.
No, it's quite all right.
Oh, please, Mr. Belvedere. We just want you to be part of our newfound family fun.
Yeah, we could play musical chairs again. Dad had them all reinforced.
Simon says, sit on it.
Hi, Mr. Belvedere. Is it okay if I come in?
Certainly, Danny. Why wouldn't it be?
Oh, no reason. Hi, Heather.
Hi.
I'll leave you two alone.
So, how you doing?
Okay, I guess.
Anyway, I dug up my old notes from Pennsylvania history. You better study them, because Mr. Phillips' test can be pretty hard.
I will.
Good.
No, I mean I will. You know what we were talking about?
Huh? You will?
Uh-huh.
Oh. Wow, Heather. That's great. I mean, when I asked you, I don't know what got into me, but I never felt like this before, and you look so pretty and understanding, and now you said yes, and I still can't believe it. And I guess what I'm really trying to say is, thanks a lot.
Sure.
Oh, Heather.
Oh, hello, Mr. Belvedere.
Everybody's looking for you.
Yes, I know. That's why I'm hiding out here. So, are you excited about tonight?
Huh?
Well, I mean, going out on grad night. It isn't every day you get the chance to go out all night and party.
Oh, yeah, right.
Heather, something wrong? I mean, did something happen between you and Danny?
No, not yet. I mean, you know how Danny is going into the seminary next month?
Mm-hmm.
Well, he asked me to sleep with him before he gets there. And I said I would. Tonight.
I see.
Hey, look, I know what you're thinking. It's wrong and it's stupid, and we'll probably live to regret it the rest of our miserable lives. But that's no reason not to, and I don't care what you say, you're not going to stop us.
Well, then. May I ask one small question?
Sure.
This graduation present of yours to Danny, where do you intend to unwrap it?
We're not sure. Why?
Well, look, I don't approve at all of what you're doing, but if you insist on doing it, at least make it someplace with charm and dignity. And not the no-tell motel.
Oh, yeah? Like where?
As it happens, I have just the place.
Yes, ma'am. Your reservation is confirmed for next Friday. Well, thank you for calling the Normandy Inn.
Evening, Jerry.
Mr. Clara, I didn't hear you come in.
Life hasn't been the same since I got my Reeboks. Anyway, it looks like business is picking up.
Oh, yes, ma'am. You and the other sisters have really made a go of this place since you took it over. Why, if things keep going like this, there really will be no room at the inn.
If anyone needs me, I'll be down in the wine cellar.
Yes.
Danny, what are we doing? We look ridiculous.
I already told you. They'll never give us a room unless we look older.
We don't look old. We look stupid.
Just remember, we're the Petersons from Patterson.
I thought we were the Pattersons from Peterson.
Oh, just let me handle this.
Oh, hi, folks. Welcome to the Normandy Inn.
Thank you. As you can see, we're on our honeymoon, and my new wife and I would like a room, please.
Sure thing, General. Name?
Patterson.
Peterson. Your name tag there says Eisenhower.
Oh, yeah, well,
That's his maiden name.
Oh, well, then just sign right here, please. You're in room number 11 upstairs. It's a real nice one.
Thank you.
Hey, wait a minute. Don't you folks have any luggage?
We don't need any.
We're wearing our pajamas under these.
good night.
Well, it's a nice room.
Yeah.
Hey, look in the moonlight. There's a real pretty view of the vineyard. Oh, look, they have a chapel out there, too. I guess they use that for weddings and stuff. Maybe we should have gotten married there. Danny, are you okay?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's just a little stuffy in here, that's all.
Well, why don't you take off your coat?
Yeah, good idea.
Danny, we don't have to do this if you don't want to.
Oh, of course I want to. Unless you don't want to.
No, I want to, unless you've changed your mind.
Oh, not me.
Great. Me neither. Who is it?
It's a gift from the garden.
Huh?
It's on the house.
What the hell was that?
I don't know, but I think it was a sign. Oh, look, Heather, I'm sorry. I never should have brought you here.
Oh, it's okay.
No, it's not. Oh, a priest is supposed to help people with their problems, not make a whole bunch of new ones.
I guess you've never seen the Thornbirds.
I mean, ever since I was an altar boy, I wanted to be someone like Father Cardoza. Someone people looked up to. Someone people trusted. Oh, boy, what kind of priest am I going to make? I can't even trust myself.
But, Danny, nothing happened.
Oh, it almost did, and that would have been wrong. The worst part is I used you. Look, the only reason you're here tonight is because I made you feel sorry for me.
No, you didn't. I came here because I wanted to.
Yeah, right.
Hey, look, I'm the one that bumped into you, remember? And I guess I have a confession to make, too. Deep down, I was hoping you'd like me even more than God. And that way you wouldn't have to go away. That's not blasphemy, is it?
No. But we better get out of here. Just to be on the safe side.
Right.
You know, someday you're gonna make someone a beautiful bride. Maybe I'll even get to marry you. I mean, you know what I mean.
Yeah, I do. I'm home.
You're back early. Something go wrong with the virgin sacrifice?
Yeah, real funny, Mr. Belvedere. That place you sent us to is run by nuns.
It was.
Anyway, nothing happened between me and Danny, but I'm sure you probably already knew that.
I think it was for the best.
Yeah, I guess. Although it would have been nice being someone's one and only love.
I'm sure as far as Danny's concerned, you always will be.
Good night, Mr. Belvedere.
All right, family. I surrender. I know when I'm licked.
What are you talking about, Mr. Belvedere?
Simply by depriving you of your television set, I've deprived myself of my sanity. It's time this relentless family hour came to a stop.
So what'd you do, Mr. Belvedere? Get the old set fixed?
No, Wesley, something better. Wheel it in, boys.
Oh, right. This is great, Mr. Belvedere. Yeah, the screen's so big we can even see around you.
Hey, big guy, you didn't have to do this.
Oh, yes, I did. And with any luck, you'll never stop sitting in front of it. Excuse me.
It's fine.
Mr. Belvedere will be right back.
At any rate, Danny and Heather are still good friends and back on a platonic footing. Tonight, I recommended they see Heaven Knows Mr. Allison, the story of a frustrated Marine sharing a deserted island with a nun. I thought it might make a nice change of pace. As for the rest of the Owenses, I'm happy to report they've spent 72 straight hours in front of their new TV. It's been pure bliss, having practically the entire house to myself. If I'd known that was going to happen, I would have put it outside.
All of us from head of the class would like to wish you all the best and a happy holiday.
Can we sing now?
If you like, but I did wish them a happy holiday.
Sunday at 7, celebrate the new year with Incredible Kids on Incredible Sunday.